Welcome to Spurs Vision TV. Good evening to all you guys in Asia, and then we're going close to be mornings here soon, right? And of course, good morning to you, or going to be good afternoon to you in Scott, right? Back over there in
Morning for
Canada.
me, yeah. Morning for me.
Yeah,
But
morning for you, and of course, we'll call good afternoon all the guys in Europe, and of course in London at the moment. Now we're waiting for the big game, right? The big game. This is going to be a big game for us today, right? And let's see what happens. Just because I've got my phoned up. I got to move my head around a bit. I can't see my own screen. Hi, Most hated. Most hated. Yeah, we're playing tonight. We're playing tonight. Right. You want to join us for a watch along? He's in Singapore, right? We're playing the 3-5-1-1. Yeah. Perisic. We've got Perisic as our fourth player. Oh, what a choice. What a choice. My God.
yeah, it shows how great our transfer moves have been recently when we have like two
Yeah.
injuries and our whole squad is destroyed and we're playing. I mean, I don't mind Perisic up front as an emergency, but man, to have to be using it
Uh,
already and
yeah.
with the playing Royale and Sessignon at wingbacks, it should
I
be
don't want to
interesting to
say.
see how it goes.
Yeah. But Scott, it's good to meet up with you again, right? We haven't done this in such a long time. I remember when we used to do this about 1 year ago, just me and you shouting at the screen, idiots,
Yeah,
idiots, idiots,
yeah, we had
get
some
tire
good
off.
watch
Yeah,
alongs when
yeah,
Jamie would join and listen on the radio, and he'd try his
yeah,
best not to because he'd always get the updates before us,
yeah.
and he had the
And,
worst poker face
and
ever.
imagine, right? 1 year ago, we've been shouting at Dyer, and now our fans are like, oh, Dyer's so good.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm like,
Eugene.
oh, and we've given Ben Davis a 3 year extension.
We're gonna be having that testimonial
Oh.
for him soon.
Yeah, we've been saying right. He's going to be Ben Davis. You know, when Will Steele was doing it, Ben Davis is going to his testimony. He had that sound
Yeah,
testimony soundtrack. Oh God, I no, I was saying I think I was doing a few shows lately. I was just saying I think we're just a retirement home for bank average players, right? Retirement home, and we don't sell them, right? We don't move them on, right? And we just keep them until they die. Oh,
that's right.
that's
Yeah, Levy loves him because he's like, hey, I can pay these
uh,
guys nothing, and then
peanuts,
get
peanuts.
Conte to elevate them to get us into fourth place, and then he can take
Yeah.
collect his money. Oh, it's
I don't
so
know what to
sad.
say. Yeah, I know. But there's one bright spark in our subs today. Kulu is back. That's how I see it. Kulu is back. So I guess let's see. And don't forget, right, Scott, we don't play for the first 60 minutes. Okay, we're all asleep, sleepwalking in the first 60 minutes. And somehow or another, after the 60 minutes, the alarm bell rings and we all wake up, right? And we've been doing that for the past few matches. But somehow or another, we were saying, what is it actually a Conte tactic, right? To play a lame duck and hope that everybody just underestimates us, and then all of a sudden we wake up and everybody gets shocked. You see?
Yeah, I don't nor you know what? It's funny you say that because normally I don't think that's his tactic. Because when you watch him on the sideline, he's seems like he's
I
losing his
know.
mind, screaming
No,
at them. Today, I think it
yeah,
might actually be. I think we
yeah,
might be. It might be more of a tactic to kind of sit back, get through it. Because I think Kulu's on the bench because he's not fully healthy, right? And Conte
yeah.
knows
It's not fully
he
fit yet.
can't play him. So I think if we could get to about the 60th minute and be at 0-0, I think Conte would probably be happy, and then bring on Kulu and try to go a little bit more attacking at that point. But
Scott, we never do nil.
I don't think it'll be pretty. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say
Oh,
my prediction on here because I said it
yeah.
on Friday on Tottenham away, and I think people are
Uh,
getting. But you might be
yeah,
surprised to know I'm not very hopeful for this game, Eugene.
yeah, but Scott, you've never been hopeful, right?
No,
We
probably not.
uh,
Probably not the
Well,
more.
Scott, you haven't been hopeful for I mean, ever since I've known you, right? You've never been hopeful since day one I've known you.
No,
We've been
not.
doing the streams, it's always been like that, right? But I mean, we do have to give Conte a bit of kudos because he has actually brought up a bang average team to actually go to the Champions League. And most of the time, okay, I look at whenever we're in the Champions League and when our first 11 gets tired and all that, and then we look at our bench and then you bring on Brian Hill, Lucas Moura, right? Who else can you bring on, right? Right. But let me just go through the
Davison
chat.
Sanchez. He's our big. We're down a goal, and we bring on Davison Sanchez.
Sanchez, yeah. Most, I think I just call him most hated, right? He's 16-year-old from Singapore, right? Spurs playing a 3-5-1-1, right? Underrated formation. It packs the midfield, and Liverpool are trying to play. But one thing about Liverpool, right? They play high. That's the thing, right? But the problem now is that we don't have Sonny, right? Because we always catch them on the break, right? I don't think Perisic will have the legs to do that at the moment. Right? Let's hope maybe he does, or maybe who's going to be the runner to me?
Yeah, 5 years ago, Perisic would be great to have in that role. I don't think so now, and that's what they've been where they've got themselves in trouble, right? Van Dijk doesn't have that. He seems to have lost a step. So they used to play almost like a two-man, a back two, because they'd let Robertson and Trent go up so high, and then whoever was playing with Van Dijk, they'd be able to cover that back line so well just by themselves. But now he's lost that step. But we're not going to be able to take advantage. I love Kane, but that's not really what he does.
Yeah,
he's not going to be making those runs behind him.
Kane doesn't have the speed to go.
And I don't think Perisic at this age does it either. I'm sure he can have a few, and hopefully we can take advantage of it. But
that's true.
But I just don't think he can do it like you said, like Son does, like Son has done.
Yeah, but did you how you say? Are you aware of the scores that have been around? Like Arsenal beating Chelsea, and I think Manchester United has lost, right?
Yeah. I was just watching that game was just on, and they lost 3-1 to Villa. Yeah. Who else? Newcastle looked good again, 4-1.
Newcastle. I think Newcastle is going to be one of the main contenders for the top 4 spot, right? And especially the money they have at the moment, I guess that's something's going to happen. Hey, big up Luca, big up. Right, Luca's an Arsenal fan, right? And Wayne Bonner, long time no see, brother. Long time no see, right? Wayne, are you at the match today, or you're not at the stadium? Right, because Wayne sometimes he goes to the home games. Most of our Spurs community that we know, right? I think they're at the home game at the moment, right? So let's hope that we put up a good show for them and bring some joy, right? But let's go back to the past. I mean, the few games that we've missed. I mean, that's gone by, right? After losing to Manchester United and then the VAR scenario with Sporting Lisbon, and Wayne is watching from home. Oh, big up, Wayne! Big up! Hope everything's well with you, Wayne. Haven't a chat with you a long time, Wayne. Right, and beating Marseille, right? That was one of the things that actually has brought us up, and of course, before that, being 2 goals down and coming back to beat Bournemouth, and I guess that's a trend now, right? Bournemouth scores and people just pack them back up later again.
Yeah, I know. Bournemouth, that's got to be killer. Like 2 games in a row, they should have probably won, and they gave it away. Didn't even get a point. Like at least if you're up 2-0, you think, okay, well, at the very least we can get a point out of this, but they didn't even get.
That's true.
And for them, those points, like those single points, are going to be key in keeping them up. If you can get a draw against Spurs, a draw against Leeds, there you get those 2 points. That might be.
Yeah, that could be just the margin. Yeah,
end of the season. Because I think, I don't know about you, I think they're going to be in that relegation battle, if not.
I think based on the performance they've been putting up and the form they've been showing, right? They take the lead and they lose it in that kind of way, right? I guess it isn't a good sign, right? But I guess the only surprise that's coming up from the championship from last season is, I think, Fulham is the only one, right? I think Fulham were quite harshly dealt with the loss to M City last night, right? So, but it is what it is. I guess it's there are certain things that has to be maintained, right? So you just can't let Arsenal run away, right? And Elvin Ching is a big Arsenal fan too, but also big supporter of this channel, right? Yeah, big up Elvin, big up, right? And if I'm not mistaken, Elvin, you're from Singapore too, right? But what I'm saying is, at the moment now, this Premier League season is going to be really a weird one, right? Most of the teams that are playing in Europe are really, really suffering, if I'm not mistaken, right? They're really, really suffering. And the teams that are playing one game a week, right? These are the games that are taking advantage of the teams that play in Europe. That's why maybe like, and of course, big up to Mr. Good Evening, right? Taking over Aston Villa and beating Manchester United, right? And quite convincingly too, to tell
Yeah,
the truth,
I
right? A
thought they
3-1
were. I don't know
score.
if you watched that game,
I
Eugene, but
watched a bit of it.
like
Yeah,
Shaw scored that pretty
yeah,
really nice goal right at halftime, and I thought
yeah,
that, oh, okay, this could be trouble for Villa, but no, they came out in
yeah,
the second half. They got their goal to put it back to a 2-goal lead, and they held on, and they didn't look like they
yeah.
were
Yeah,
under
going to
a lot of
concede
pressure.
again. Yeah, yeah. And maybe that's yeah, yeah, Alvin. We know. Yeah, yeah. You're top of the league now, right? Big up to you. Let's hope money hops on later. Yeah, but yeah, but I think most of it maybe it will come down to how you say. I think it is taking a toll on the teams playing in Europe, right? Reload, long time no see. Reload, right? Right, reload XXXXX, right? And of course, I can't believe Spurs fans bang on about VDB. Yeah, yeah. And of course, dead player. But at the moment now, I guess now we will have to at least no, we have to win. We have to win to jump back up in the third because if we draw, right, we'll still be at fourth because Newcastle has got a better goal difference than us at the moment, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. And of course, we played one game in hand too, if I'm not mistaken. If we play this game, we got one game in hand. No, we no we played one game
Whoever
more
we
than the
play
rest
will
of them.
be equal. Will be
Yeah,
equal.
we yeah yeah with Newcastle, right? But as I was saying, the hope comes from now. It's always the hope that Spurs gives you, right, Scott? It's always
Yeah.
the hope that we came back against Bournemouth, we came back against Marseille, and to tell the truth, the Marseille game, right? I woke up at 3:45 in the morning to watch that game, and I was like cursing for the first half, right? But when we started to get back into gear after the 60th minute, like we are doing nowadays, right? The weirdest thing is that I thought Marseille would be satisfied with the draw. You understand, sir? Right? I thought Marseille would be satisfied with draw, and then they won't come at us and leave so much space for us. But somehow or another, they came at us and opened up, and of course we scored the winner, and they got kicked out of Europe because of that. I mean, I don't know whether that was the plan or what
I
was
think they
going on.
had to go because once Porto or not Porto, why can't it? Sporting or
Sporting,
Eintracht, whoever took the lead, my memory is
no, Eintracht took the
Eintracht.
lead.
Yeah, once they
Yeah.
took the lead, then Marseille needed to win, or else they would have.
Oh no, you see, if
Didn't they?
Eintracht took the lead, right? I think if based on the what called the new rules they have now, it's not based on away goals. I think it's based on head on head. I think Marseille has a better head to head against Sporting. They were actually when they were drawing us, right? They were actually in the Europa position.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
thing. Yeah, and when they lost, right, they dropped out of Europe. That's the thing. But of course,
Oh, they got. Oh, yeah. They're saying they finished fourth.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they finished fourth, right? Yeah, Alvin Cheng, I feel worried for Spurs. Don't worry, we all do feel worried for Spurs. Chris, big up, Chris. Join us, Chris. You got the link, right? Join us, right? I sent you the link, and anybody else who wants to join us for this big watch along that we're gonna have, right? Which I haven't done in such a long time. I'm not gonna. We used to have our crazy streams now, but I don't do crazy anymore because I can't do the extra 1 hour after the match because too tired. I just finished work, had my dinner, had shower, dinner, come back just to do this stream. I just laid down for about 10 minutes and okay, gonna set up the show. uh big up to you guys, big up to you guys in the chats, big up. Just give us some yeah, the draw would have got them in Europe. Yep, that's real XXX. That's true, right? Yeah. Yep. It goes point, right? Head to head, right? Head to head goals, then head to head away, then yeah, yeah. Somehow or another they've changed the rules, but somehow or another they always change the rules, right? They always change the rules, right? Thank you, Avicii. We deserve the support, right? And Conte has, I think, Conte's press conference nowadays are not that fiery anymore, right? He looks a bit damped, right? He looks a bit damped nowadays. Yeah, but
Yeah, I think
tonight,
I
go ahead,
just think
Scott.
he's at the stage where he's like, I've said everything. Now it's time for the club to.
to prove
to
it,
back me.
prove
And now
him,
it's time
yeah,
for
to
the
back
players
him and to
to
prove, yeah,
do what I've asked. So we'll see.
yeah.
I think he kind of
Oh,
did.
we
He's done all his
yeah,
interviews
but
for me.
Scott being a Spurs fan for the past so many years, right? Under the Levy era, how many managers have they backed, right? They didn't back Poch, they didn't even back Mourinho. So let's hope they back Conte now, right? And what does the Champions League money is just too important. Yeah, had to go for it. Yeah, being in Europe, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's true. Maybe they had to go for it to try to get into the Champions League. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Conte is doing doing paycheck and chill. Yep. Reload X for 20 million euros. I would do that too. uh, wouldn't we? For 20 million euros per annum, right? I don't know whether it's tax free or not. We all do that, right?
I'll
Uh,
pay taxes on it and get by. I think I'll be
yeah,
okay.
we'll pay taxes and still get by it for 20 million euros, right? But I guess at the moment now, I think what Conte is doing is, I think I think to tell you the truth, Conte is not a stupid person. I think after the summer transfer window, he knows that he won't get the players that he actually wants, and he knows our squad depth is what it is, right? So I guess he's put out a plan how to survive through until the World Cup comes along. So I guess this is Conte's survival mode, right? And I mean, at least we are still at the moment in the top four, right? Hey, big up Chris. Hi, Chris.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, you didn't go to the match today, Chris?
No, I haven't been for a while. I need to go.
Yeah, you need to go. Yeah. Yep. How's everything? Everything good there?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Right. Uh, but I think nowadays, right, if you go to the match, right, I think you just have to be prepared, right? For the first 60 minutes, just don't watch it first. Just go and sit in the bar, have some burgers, right, drink some beer, come back out after that in the 60th minute. Then you will follow on and see what happens, right? And let's see what Scott say. Scott will be back in 2 minutes. No problem, Scott. Right? Yeah, we haven't done this in such a long time. Let's hope it's a good thing, right? But I guess uh, does anyone know the lineup for Liverpool?
For Liverpool,
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. We are looking at 3-5-1-1.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
That's the sad part.
Liverpool are going for. Oh, it's a bit of an odd one. It's four at the back and kind of
You said Liverpool or
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Any
Yeah,
news on Liverpool? Yeah.
4-3.
Okay. Remote says Liverpool is playing a 4-1-2-1-2. Sounds like a phone number.
Yeah,
uh, a postcode 41212, right? Diamond midfield up front. Oh dear, right? Salah
yeah,
and Nunes up top. Okay, Firmino behind. So that's a diamond. That's what they're saying, right?
mm,
And I guess Scott has
can you see that?
put it up. Yeah, thanks, Scott. Allison, Alexander Arnold, Konate. Okay, that's a new name that I haven't heard in a long time for Liverpool, right? It's a 4-1-2-1-2. I don't know. But Spurs will always play a 7-3-1. Right? That's why I see it. That's how I see how they play now. The 7-3-1, right? Thiago, Elliott, Salah.
Sorry.
Mm. Oh, that's okay. Right.
Yeah, the
Konate in for
same.
Gomez, right? So they have less one clown at the back. Okay. Yeah, but Konate is highly rated, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Right?
he's good. I think he's just struggled with injuries. That's
Yeah,
been
that's
his
true.
main problem is he's
Oh, that's the
injured.
one
And
thing.
then
Yeah,
as you
Konate
know,
is injury prone. Right,
takes
like Ellie
time.
Ching says, Firmino behind, the diamond, Konate is in for Gomez, right? Conte has gone full terrorist. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Reload. That's a good one, right? What we're doing now is a 3-5-1-1. Kane touching the ball about 3 times per half. And hopefully those are the tap ins into the goal, empty goal, right? Right.
got long lane
And
in mid.
yes,
Oh,
Royal needs to drink some Red Bull before facing Salah. I don't know. I keep saying on the shows, right? If Emerson Royal plays, right, it's like we're playing with 10 men. Just playing with 10 men. So just give them the game. But guys, don't be too harsh on Royal. He did actually turn up for the Marseille game, right? Slightly. He turned up slightly for the Marseille game, right? He was a bit effective, right? So we can't fault him for that. But Emerson Royale is Emerson Royale, right? And yeah, Langley in the middle of defense now. Yep. I guess that's the one thing that I think Conte is trying out, right? Playing Davis on the left, Langley center,
Well, yeah.
and Dyer on the right. Yeah, that. But at least he knows that we can't play a back four, right, with Davis and Dyer. So at least the back three, hopefully, maybe Langley can come up with the ball and do some passes that he's been renowned for, right? Some true passes from the center of the pitch, and he's renowned for, which hasn't shown at the moment. But I don't know. There are a lot of people now saying that we don't come out for a first first hour, and then we'll just have to go up, shift up the gears after the hour, and then try to score a few goals after that. But I think we've been able to do it against the weaker teams, right? The less our fitness a bit more superior and all that. But once you come up against teams of the big six level, you're talking about Liverpool, Chelsea, right? Arsenal, Manchester United, right? M City, right? And now we even have to add in Newcastle into the fray of this scenario, right? And Scott was saying Newcastle beat Southampton 4-1.
I think that's a score, yeah. They definitely won.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Newcastle has been scoring like 4 in every game now, if I'm not mistaken, right? After beating us 2-1, they've been putting it 4 in the last 2 games, right? But of course, Erwin Ching says, right, stop playing out from the back today, I guess, right? And I guess Liverpool is quick and depressed and tough, right? Yep, I've got another guest to be joining on soon, Ingwa. Ingwa is actually a Malaysian, but he's based in, I guess you guys met Ingwa, right? Scott's
Yeah,
met
I think
Ingwa.
so. Yeah, he's in
Yeah,
London,
yeah.
right? He's a
He's a Malaysian based in
18 or
London.
something around there.
Yeah, but he's not going to the match today too. So he said he would jump on and join us for the watch along. Right, but guys, my watch along is free and easy. If you want to hop off when the game starts and concentrate on the game, it's up to you too. But if you want to join us, start screaming at Emerson Royale for being such an idiot, you're welcome to do that too. Right, but let's see what happens first. Yeah, let's see what happens first, right? Yeah. And Alvin Cheng says if Newcastle is in the top 4 in January, I think the jackpot will open up real good. Yeah. And Relo says Eric Dyer is a fraud based in London. Yeah. Well, big up to Eric Dyer, right? He just got engaged, right? Hope he finds love and happiness throughout his life, right?
I was going to say, hopefully he goes on his honeymoon in the middle of the season and is away for a couple.
Take a nice
honeymoon in the middle of the season, Eric.
Yeah. But you cannot compete with money from City and City. Yeah, once it goes right. That's true. There's only 2 spots left, right?
Yeah, but they haven't really gone crazy, right, with their spending. That's the thing. They've been kind of building it up. And
no, they've been spending smart, I guess. Right? Yeah. They're not going to go all out crazy. And to tell the truth, right, M City didn't go all crazy too, right? They actually build up. They gave Pep time to build up his squad and all that, to build his philosophy. The only sad part is that Spurs, we never do that. Right, we always reactionary, knee jerk. Every time a manager doesn't do well, knee jerk, pull out, knee jerk, pull in. Right, I don't know what to say anymore. Right, but let's hope. I think like a lot of us know, right, this January transfer window, if we are still in or about, we should support Conte. Right, big up Ingwa, long time no see. How are you, bro?
Hey Eugene, good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. You lost some weight, bro.
Lost weight.
Yeah. I think
how can you tell you remember?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
It's been a long time. I haven't seen you in a long time.
I know.
Right? Such a long time, right? Yeah. So you didn't make it to the match either?
No, I can't. I don't think I can bear myself to watch Spurs live at the moment. Not right now.
That's true.
Yeah.
Not right now, right?
Need to hide behind the screen.
Need to hide behind the screen, right? But Ingwa, so we've been talking about what we've been doing, right? So how you said, you can't bear to watch the Spurs games nowadays, right? We don't turn up for the first 60 minutes, right? But somehow or another, we miraculously turn up in the last half an hour and
sometimes 10 minutes. Goals. Yeah.
Sometimes 10 minutes too. Yeah. We don't play for the first 80 minutes, right?
Basically, yeah.
Basically, that's quite right. But, yeah.
It is what it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I say it. But at least we are winning. Number one, at least we're still in the top 4 race. Number 2, right? But of course, our biggest fear now is today. If we get past this hurdle today, right, it at least gives us a bit of
Oh, it's a
hope,
big,
right? Going,
big hurdle.
going
Yeah.
into the World Cup break. I want to call this a World Cup break, right? Because most probably the World Cup break, like the international break, will break us again.
Exactly. Players come back injured, you know.
And don't forget, Sonny's already injured before the World Cup.
I know.
Yeah, and to tell the truth, right, when I saw that Mbemba and Sonny thing, right, I was going like,
Oh yeah.
did he do it deliberately? Did the shoulder actually
Nah.
go to his face, or was
I
the
don't.
face that went to the shoulder? Right, that's the thing. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just
And
it's just contact. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I
think
don't.
it's,
I don't
Big
think
think
it's
it's, yeah.
purposeful.
yeah. But if you hit yourself, I think it was on this side, and I think it's fractured a few bones around here.
Yeah, I think
So
it's just cheekbone and a few
cheekbone
others
and
around.
the bones, the eye socket bones and all that. So that
Yeah.
is not a very nice place to have fracture, right? Because
Yeah, exactly.
if any
Like I could see
splinters,
his, yeah.
yeah,
Also,
the
I was
weird
just gonna
swelling.
say I could see his like face swelling up like 2
Yeah.
minutes since he hit him on
Yeah.
camera. It was like so
Big
obvious.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Steak, you want to join us? I'll drop the link into the chats. All right, Alex, if you want to join us, I'll put the link in the chat so you can hop on and say Steak. Right, big up, Alex, big up. Right, can't eat enough food. Yeah, cost me $100 to watch the World Cup in Singapore.
Oh my God.
What a robbery. For us under Astro, right? I think Astro is in my sport package. I hope it's in my sport package. I don't have to pay extra for it. Right? If you have to pay extra for it, most probably burn Astro down. Yeah.
Good old
Yeah.
Astro.
Yeah. Good old Astro. But why do you have to pay extra? Oh, but unless you don't have a service provider that actually covers sports, you see. I don't know. But nowadays, don't worry. A lot of games are streamed, that way. Yeah, you can get a lot of
The back
streams.
doorway, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the back doorway. But I guess we got 8 more minutes before the game starts. All right. Scott, you're getting on DAZN or Paramount?
No, the zone. Oh, you know how in the past we had such a sweet deal here in Canada, but this year they screwed it up. They screwed it up and they split it up more like the US. So I have to have like now it's on Fubo TV. So the zone has the zone has Champions League, but then I have to get Fubo to watch. So it's kind of like the US where I have to have multiple services now. It used to be last year, the year before, it was awesome because we got it everything on one network. But now it's mixed up. I still have it. Like it's still easy to watch. It just costs me twice as much this year than last year.
Same in the UK,
Yeah. So you guys are getting
it's still easier to watch than for you guys in the UK. That's
is it on Amazon, BT Sport, or Sky?
I can watch every
this
game.
one's on
Sky today.
Sky today, yeah. But yeah,
So
here
it's
you
on
have to
Sky.
have BT Sport, Sky, and Amazon to watch Premier League games and Champions League.
So yeah. It's better to be in Malaysia, right? You just get one Astro, you get everything.
Everything,
we get Serie A, we get Bundesliga,
Oh, okay.
we get EPL, we get what else? Spanish La Liga, right?
It's not bad.
Weirdly, sometimes we get Eredivisie too.
As well. Random.
Yeah. And then don't forget, from the Asian side, we will get the J League, the K League.
K-League.
Right? Yeah. So
Do you
it's
get
quite a good
Malaysian
deal
League?
for us. Yeah. Oh, I don't watch the Malaysian League. The Malaysian League is not controlled by the players or the teams. It's controlled by just one team, and it's called JDT. Anyone knows about JDT? It's the M City of Malaysia.
Basically.
Yeah, we have M City in Malaysia too. In the Malaysian League, right?
That's as much as we can brag about.
Yeah, that's all we can brag about, right? And what does Reload says Amazon needs to take over football in the UK. Now I think if they do, right? Alvin says I stumbled onto your channel, Rivals channel, my browsing. Yeah, on YouTube, right? Damn glad I found it. Yeah, I'm still the Southeast Asian football fans streaming with friends from all over. Yeah, big up, Alvin. Yeah, I've been doing this for over a year. Good that good to hear that you're enjoying the shows that I do. But I used to do more shows before I found a job again. You should know that, yeah. But once you have a job, right, shows become a bit more limited.
I'm the
right?
same,
so,
yeah.
Yeah. But it is what it is, right? I do this not for anything else, but to have friends, just to chat about football. More like a hobby, right, Chris? More like a hobby. No stress, right? We can banter, we can joke, right?
Laugh and cry.
Laugh and cry. But today I'm just doing because it's the Liverpool game. Most probably we'll just be having Spurs fans on. But usually Elvin knows that if I do a show, I have multiple club fans on, right? Spurs, West Ham, Liverpool, right? Manchester United, and especially Arsenal. Somehow or another, I attract a lot of Arsenal fans that like to join me.
Newcastle. There seems to be a few Newcastle fans over there.
Oh yeah, Malaysian Newcastle fans too. Yeah,
Really?
Malaysian Newcastle fans. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a Newcastle fan in Malaysia. Friend, sorry,
I
not
got
fan.
a couple of a few of them, right? Because the Malaysian Toonami doesn't have their own YouTube channel, so I guess they're just like I'm a surrogate for them, right? Whenever there's something going on, I invite them, they'll jump on, right?
Yeah, they'll
also
emerge
hope that
soon, I'm sure.
The one Newcastle fan brings his whole family like into the
Yeah,
but he had his whole family there the other day.
Oh, you know why, Scott? Because that day was Diwali.
Oh, okay.
So they were celebrating Diwali. That was Julian, and then Johendran was his cousin. So they were all in Julian's house that night when we did the Newcastle Watch Aloud.
10 people there watching on his camera.
Yeah. And then among his family, he had Manchester United fans too.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So they all mixed up there, right? And you must, Ingwa should understand, right? We have hell lot of Manchester United fans in Malaysia, right? Yeah. And it's not because of the football. And it's not because of the football, right? Yeah, it's not because of the football. Yeah. Somehow or another, it's because of monetary reasons.
Yeah.
I won't elaborate too much into that, right?
Yeah. It's the same
But,
in Asia, though. I think in other Asian countries, I think it's all the same reason.
Yeah. It's
it's
Asian
Man U and Liverpool, right?
Yeah,
and Arsenal.
I think. Yeah. Man U, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea. Don't forget, Chelsea had to run too, so they collected a lot of Chelsea fans along the way. Right, and when I say they collected, it's because of the money. Yeah. When you make money off clubs, football teams, right? That's how you collect fans in Asia. That's how they do it, right?
That's what Spurs need to do.
Yeah. But Spurs can't win nuts at the moment, right?
That's the problem.
But Luca says Spurs will win. Yeah, big up Luca. Hopefully Spurs will win. But Luca's an Arsenal fan. They won today, so they don't mind Spurs winning.
I know. Chelsea played so badly today. I saw the game earlier.
Yeah, it was really bad review about Chelsea, right? They weren't up for it. They were boring, and and it was just one goal.
They actually played like Spurs, They were just like passing it backwards all the time, sideways,
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. No. I think that's what you call nowadays. You don't call we play like Spurs. We play Conte ball.
Yeah.
But what Scott says, right? That's not Conte ball, right? Chelsea in the mud. Alex, you want to join me? You want to join me? I'll throw in a link to chats, right? I'll send the link into the chat so you can hop on. Anybody who wants to hop on. I'll just throw the link in the chat and let's see whoever wants to hop on can hop on. Let me see whether I can do an invite. Copy message. Copy. Okay, guys, the link's going to the chat. Whoever wants to join us can join us. Right? We're always free. Right? Steak will always join us. Yeah. Come on, join us, Alex. We haven't had fun in a long time.
I didn't get up for that.
You didn't get up. Yeah.
Not worth it because it was about 5:30 my time, and I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not getting up. Sometimes I will if it's a good, like Liverpool, Man City, or something like that. But Arsenal, screw that. No way.
Yeah. Tons of Newcastle fans from the 2000s in Singapore too. Yeah, that was 2000 is during Kevin Keegan's time, if I'm not mistaken. Right. Yeah, that's when Kevin Keegan nearly won the league for them, right? They were like 8 points ahead of Manchester United and somehow squandered it and dropped in the second. That was a weird thing, right? But of course, kudos to Sir Alex Ferguson, if I'm not mistaken, for that, right? That'll be right. But 1 more minute before the game starts.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And first rule on Spurs Vision TV is that we won't sing the game, so we will see different reactions from each and every one of us, right? That's the unique part of our show. We don't sync, we just go with the flow. But we just ask each other how many minutes we hit, who's ahead, right? We will just figure out. Yeah. And then we'll say we'll try to control ourselves, right? If the goal goes in or we get smacked or something like that. Yeah. Right. And Scott will go, just wait and see.
The good thing is you can't tell if it's a goal for us or against us.
One thing was Scott, He'll never you'll never see the expression on his face.
Which part of Canada are
Jamie
you
was
from,
the best
Scott?
part. Like I said earlier, he was really good.
Players are out yet?
Players are out on my side yet.
Yeah, your players are on my side. I'm having the show of the
Yeah, they're
fans.
showing
Chris,
Conte sitting there and Klopp now on my screen. So.
what's on your screens, Chris?
Yes, I haven't got the link yet.
Oh, I see Conte sitting down now. So that means I'm behind.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess I'm behind.
Which part of Canada are you from, Scott?
I'm in Alberta,
Alberta.
Out
Oh,
west.
okay.
so
Is
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
I can't,
Thanks,
my geography is
thanks.
bad.
Right.
Is it East Coast or is that West
no
Coast?
west.
West. Oh, okay.
Like not all the way. That's BC, but
Steak.
Okay.
kind of, I
Hi,
don't know if you know the
Steak.
states. It's over like Colorado,
Suma.
Montana, like if you know the U.S. better.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah.
cool.
The players on the field.
The game started.
Yeah, players are on the field.
Yeah. Oh, your game started, right?
Yeah.
So I guess we'll get the timing soon, right? Lord Emperor of Steak Land, Libby out. Yeah, big up. Okay, mine
Steak.
just started too.
So you
Okay,
seem to be about
Cool.
15 seconds behind me, Eugene. Probably.
I'm on 18 now.
Yeah, 35.
I'm on 7 seconds.
You're slower than us,
I
Yeah.
am
Chris?
in the UK.
Chris.
I haven't got the link yet. I'm just searching for it now.
Okay.
Steak.
Maybe.
Bit behind.
Yeah. What time are you on Steak?
Like 10 seconds.
10 seconds. So that means Scott is the furthest ahead of us, all the way in Canada.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I guess I don't know. Two teams that played in Europe,
Just like,
lethargically starting.
that's fine.
Yes. Yeah. Let's see how that goes. Right. And there's a tuck by Perisic on Konate. Yeah. Yeah. But you see, Liverpool is still playing a very high line, you know. And it's such a sad thing that we don't have a player that has speed and that can go behind. I mean, after losing Son, that's so sad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody got any news on Son? What's his recovery time and all that? Will he be able to make the World Cup?
I think they're hoping he might be able to make the second or third game for Korea, but I don't think he's supposed to be there for even the first game. But it seems a little crazy to me to rush back. I mean,
Emerson, come on.
Say, but I'm not sure Korea, even with a healthy son, is getting out of their group. So
Yeah, but it's like I said, it's a dangerous injury, right? Yeah, blindness could be part of it if you don't look after it, because it's just eye socket, right? Just in case, and it's quite lucky it didn't actually damage his eye when he got that injury.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Look at Scott's face, and when he shakes his head, right? So something must have gone wrong.
nothing major.
Oh,
just our typical defense.
Oh,
There's Dyer. Yeah, just watch Salah run past you, Dyer. That's okay.
That's okay.
He's not dangerous. Oh, it's Nunez. I thought it was Salah. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah. Big up. Right. Yeah. They're all in the group of death, so it doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, that's true. Right. Yeah. And Dyer was it Dyer? Dyer was so far away from Nunes.
They got like 10 centre backs.
I guess this is going to be some kind of, Oh, guys, don't worry. I'll just have a short camera off thing while I do something, because it's not 60th minute yet, right? So we just have to
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah, nothing happens. Yeah, so the game starts.
Have some dinner. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having steak at the moment, so.
Yeah, that's good steak. Yeah. He can play still 2 more World Cups because he's old, but probably their best player. Yeah, they'll pick him for PR reasons. So no point rushing him back in his career. Well, that's true. But Sonny is a player that he wants to be there all the time, right? He'll always want to be there all the time, right? Hey Jens, how are you, Jens? Jens, the link is in the chat. If you want to join us, hop on. Maybe I'll put it up again. Yeah, I haven't seen Jens in such a long time. Yeah, the old gang, get the old gang back, right? 1 year ago. I'll put the link in one more time, Jens. All right. Join us, Jens. Join us. Haven't seen you in such a long time. All right. We're here for the big game, right? Liverpool, Spurs, Liverpool. Uh, join us, Jens. Join us. I'm doing well. Yeah, work and all that. Benton Cole playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pressing early on. He was
Oh,
going up farther than Kane and
yeah.
Perisic.
Reload is this right? Liverpool has scored first, then we'll start playing. Yeah, that's true. We only start playing when team scores against us, right?
Yeah,
If not, then
and
we'll
go
just
1-0
play.
down.
We were just like
To be fair, it's the same for them. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, they've been like that this season, haven't they?
yeah.
Yeah.
So that means if we are both in the same way, so that means this most probably end up as a 0-0 draw.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't be
So,
asked then.
yeah. I guess most probably we'll do this watch along as we talk about other things, right? So how's steak going on? How's Steakland going on?
Steak.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah, and Ingwa, you came back to Malaysia.
Yeah.
How was your trip?
Yeah,
We're
it's
supposed
really
to meet
good.
up,
Thanks. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I was only there for like 2 weeks, so it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't long to meet up because I was like booked with seeing friends, family. So it was good. It
Yeah.
was so good to be back because it was the first time I came back in 3 years. Since COVID.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So yeah, it was really nice. And I'm coming back in March, end of March.
Okay.
Yeah.
End of March next year.
Yeah.
You're not
for
coming back
even
to
less-
Chinese New Year.
No, and sadly no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, it's like, Chinese New Year can be very stressful for us.
Yeah. busy
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. But come on, Perisic. Yeah, look at Scott's. Look at Scott's reaction, then we know what's happening. Right? Yeah, something must have happened, right? Yeah. Oh, a bit noisy in the house today for Ricky. Yeah, no problem, Rick. Oh, no wonder he shook his head. It was an old moment.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nunes can just do whatever he wants on that side. Like he just gets the ball and runs right past Dyer and Royale, and man,
That was close.
we really, when we had Romero at the time, right? Romero was covering Royale, right? So now when you have Royale and Dyer at that angle, who's covering who? Right?
They don't
So
know.
most probably, yeah. And I can tell you, right? Trent Alexander-Arnold is just going to run past them all the time. And they're just going to do the attacks on the right all the time. On their right. On our right. Their left. Ben Davis. Testimonial. Maybe I just should run out and get a burger before anything else happens.
The game hasn't started yet, right? So
Yeah.
The game hasn't started yet. Yeah, we're just running around.
it's just a warm up.
Yeah, look at Royal lose the ball again. Oh no, he didn't lose the ball. Bentancur has got the ball. But surprisingly, Bentancur is turning out to be a good purchase, January purchase.
Very good, yeah.
And we'll go back. Look at that. We'll go back again. And back again. Look at Scott, he's bored.
We're going to need Kulishevsky to come on because Perisic is going to be getting multiple yellow cards so far the way he's playing.
Yeah, look at that.
And was it Bentancur, Kane are on 4 yellows at the moment, is it?
Yeah.
Kane is on 4 yellows. Yeah,
Kane's
he
on
might be
4
suspended.
yellows.
Does anyone know have it? Okay. Let me put it in. Hold on, Chris.
Steak.
Kane the clown.
Chris, read the private chats. I can't say it loud online live.
No problem.
Sometimes they do have a proper last, you might get something there. Usually they do have. But yeah. And let's see what. Kane is on 4 yellows. Yeah, and if he gets another yellow, he'll be out for the Leeds game. And guess what? Brian Hill is going to be in front. Yeah, he'll be our forward player, most forward player. Woo-hoo. And don't be surprised.
Perisic
and
and a
Hill.
false nine. False nine
Yeah.
Perisic.
False nine, and
That's what we've been crying out for.
And is Mora on the bench?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't check actually.
Uh,
Might be.
yeah, Mora might be on the bench too, so let's see how that goes.
Mora is not the answer.
Mora. I don't know. I don't know what to say about Mora anymore. He can run
Yeah, he's
past
on the
players, but he can't. Oh, luckily, Ben Davis. Oh no, it was Langley. Luckily, Langley got his foot on that. Oh, Royal has the ball and he goes backwards again and backwards again.
No surprise.
I guess that's our game plan, right? Played for. Look at
Yeah.
Jens says, played for it. Yeah, played for it. I don't know. Maybe they don't know what to do when they go forward. That's the sad part. Yeah. How are we gonna have runners beyond Harry Kane? We got no runners at the moment. And then
All we can do is just knock
Ricky
it
Villa
long.
goes bollocks. That means something has gone bad. So Liverpool has scored. Look
no.
at Scott's face. Yeah, Liverpool
Here we go.
scored.
No, nothing
There
bad.
we go.
Just something expected.
Yeah.
The game started. The game started.
Yeah, the game started. Yeah. No. We need to go one more down first. Stay.
Do we? It's
Yeah.
1-0.
Look at all that space for Robertson on the left side.
Wow.
Look at how much space he
I
has.
just saw the goal.
Run,
Oh my God.
run, all you want, and then no,
Yeah.
you don't need
yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Again, don't cover Salah. He's not a danger man.
Yeah.
To be fair, he's been as lethal as Emerson.
Well, yeah, but we know that when players are not having a good game, they'll
Yeah, no, Dr.
Spurs will
Tottenham.
come up and help them get back on form, right?
5
All good, Chris?
defenders. Oh my god.
Yeah, I guess Chris is all good now, right?
Just seeing the goal and what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, and you get it when
Wow.
That's like 5 defenders, none of them are actually on their man.
They're just watching.
Remember, we are zonal marking, right?
Ball
We
watch
always
Hotspur.
zonal mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always zonal mark, right? We might get Mani on soon. Maybe Mani will bring us some good luck. All right.
How are they going through the midfield when we have 3 in the middle?
Yeah. Okay, just hold on. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, Mani, your camera's not. Yeah. And let's see what Alvin Ching says. Script today is 1-1, 93rd minute midfield. Bendico and Hotbill score.
Oh, piss off, Ben Davies.
Oh.
Why are you throwing your arms around when you could have easily blocked it? Wow.
R.I.P. Yeah. Why? There's a penalty or something. Let me see. Can't get Mani on yet. Mani, can't get you on because device is not connected. And yeah, maybe your device will be connecting soon. Right, guys. Okay, don't be surprised. We have a fan from Mani. Yeah. Big up, Mani. Let me bring you on. Maybe he'll bring us some good luck. Say hi. Everyone say hi to Mani. Mani's an Arsenal fan, right?
Stay.
Evening, everyone. And so listen, the fact that you are depending on an Arsenal fan to bring you luck is probably not a good sign. I just missed that Mo Salah goal. I'm not too sure how good a goal that was, but I will say that Liverpool probably need this win to give them some sort of confidence because they've looked awful against Forest and Leeds. And, you know, it's been a crazy league so far with so many of the big teams flattering to deceive against the more unfancied, unheralded teams. It's almost uncanny. And I also saw Unai Emery getting off to a great start with Aston Villa. United do have problems.
That's true. Yeah. Oh, we all have problems at the moment. We all have problems, right? So let's see how that goes, right?
Yep.
And as usual, being Spurs, right? We still haven't turned up yet, and Liverpool is like pressing us like crazy.
Right, so I'm going to take a look at what BBC said about that goal because, I mean, obviously I missed it. I might see the highlights later on, but I definitely want to see how that goal was scored.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's see how
By
that
the
goes.
way, do we have any
Antonio,
cricket fans among you guys?
nah,
Sorry, mate.
no cricket fans here. I used to follow it a bit for a while last time, but just didn't catch on to it.
Right,
Yeah.
because if memory serves me right, in fact, I do believe Singapore has hosted a few games and a few one-day tournaments, and I do believe Malaysia does have some cricket leagues.
Yeah, we
Obviously,
do.
quite popular among the expat population over there, be it Indian or European or maybe even Caribbean. I'm not too sure. Okay, so
Oh, hit the post.
Oh, damn.
We're waking up a bit. We're waking up a bit.
See, it happens all the time. We wake up when we
Yeah,
go down.
Okay,
Oh, I just saw the.
so we
Do you
woken
know-
up a bit.
Do you know what Conte needs? He needs a massive air horn in the dressing room when they all walk in. Just like use it,
What the fuck?
so you
I
don't
know.
need half time to wake them up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Snake, maybe he does, right?
right.
Maybe he does.
Louder.
Yeah. Handball.
Is that blood on Harry Kane's jersey? I think he might need to take it off.
I don't. Harry Kane seems to be bleeding nowadays, right?
Oh, he was
So I
bleeding in the
guess
Marseille game, wasn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty poor effort there from Allison, and Perisic nearly capitalized on that.
Mm. And Sassuolo runs in the
Yeah,
big end.
Kane has a cut on his arm, so
Okay.
that's where the blood's coming from.
But his arm's getting cut nowadays. Where is he getting cut from?
Well, hopefully it's not self-inflicted.
Uh,
Yeah.
that was
And of
nice.
course it-
Oh,
and of-
I think
And
it's
of course
Dan's nan.
dance nan again.
And of
Oh,
course,
hits
if
it,
it
let's
helps,
go.
That
of course,
dance.
if it helps, I'm not like any of those Arsenal fans who are coming to gloat. So you're going to be, you're going to find me very respectful to all of you. No banter.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
just
yes.
here to
That's
watch
why
this
you're.
game.
That's why you're here,
Yeah.
Manny. That's why
Yeah.
you're here.
And of course, it's also important to note that my brother-in-law is a Tottenham supporter. Not that he and I have been in contact of late, but I'm sure he wouldn't want to know about his wife's brother behaving like a moron on YouTube.
Yeah, but you guys got a good result today, right, at Chelsea? So
Yeah, I'll talk about that in the break. Now it's all about Tottenham and Liverpool. And,
yeah.
you know, for all of the talk about how Klopp has pretty much come to the end of his so-called cycle, it's worth noting that even whenever his team have had a poor start, they found a way to string together a run of wins, and they also always raise their games for the big occasions. You saw that with Liverpool winning against Napoli. And I also thought that you lot were good value for the win against Arsenal in the Champions League. Our ex-Arsenal contingent didn't really turn up that day.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But
Who was that? Who missed the header? What's his name again? Was it
Kolasinac.
Kolasinac?
Kolasinac,
Yeah. Sitter, man.
Yeah. But before that, Højbjerg hit the post, right? That's one. Don't forget that part, right? So.
Oh, the
Yeah,
bar,
but-
just like
Oh, the bar, yeah, the bar, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And,
I think during the Marseille game, I think the last 10, 15 minutes, the whole game really opened up. I think Marseille just went all out to win. So it gave us a lot of space to run into. So I guess that benefited us, yeah. Right.
I suppose so. And I think in that respect, it might be quite sensible for, Conte's counter-attacking plan to work, because obviously if he might depend a lot more on frustrating the opposition, not giving them too much in terms of space. And then when the opposing
Perisic.
team tries to throw everything on, they leave so many gaps.
Oh,
That could be where
penalty.
people could do their thing.
Penalty.
steak.
Penalty? Scott, penalty. Let us know.
Of course, not here.
Your camera on.
Has there been a
Yeah.
penalty?
No,
No.
yesterday, this was a penalty for Fulham against Newcastle, right? Look at that.
And City.
Yeah.
Yeah, that penalty was a well-deserved penalty, and Cancelo deserved to be sent off. So no
Yeah.
question of referee bias in favour of Manchester City there. But the
But was
second
he losing the
penalty,
ball? Nah, no penalty.
Nah,
It wasn't given.
I don't think so.
He barged him out of the way.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
It's soft.
But it's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
too
yeah,
soft.
yeah. That's what Ricky Villa says. Quality refereeing. Yeah, that's it. We always get it.
Ricardo Villa, always and forever a Tottenham legend. One of the
Yeah,
greatest
yeah.
individual goals in the history of the FA Cup.
Right in the back.
Yeah,
Okay, that's a pen in my opinion.
yeah.
He used his hand to push him off.
Push.
Nah.
Yeah, I know.
And
That's what I'm
if he had been
saying.
the last, well, I mean,
He is the last
prob-
offender.
but
Yeah,
I
it
think
wasn't-
that might have
it wasn't a
applied in
goal
terms of the
scoring.
goal-scoring opportunity.
goal
It was
scoring
the goal-scoring
opportunity, wasn't
opportunity.
it?
So
Yeah, but it's still a pen. It's in the box and he pushed him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Liverpool got
I'm a
away
little
with
bit
The
one.
difference is we got the Spurs badge on, so the
Yeah,
refs aren't gonna do
yeah.
that.
It's we don't have a Liverpool badge on, so it
That's the
doesn't.
difference,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
like it doesn't
That's
even
true.
go for the ball. He just pushes him off the pitch.
He
Yeah.
might take the ball. He just pushed him out of the way.
Yeah, I know. I say there's no more objectivity in refereeing nowadays. Everything's subjective. It's too subjective. Even with VAR, there should be an objective thing, right? Right. And Elvin Cheng says that you guys are doing way better in the first half than I remember you capable of all season. That's true. Yeah, because we conceded an early goal. We always wake up after the first goal, right? So we have to be doing much better in this half, right?
Yep.
If not, we'll probably be 2 goals down by now.
Agreed. And you've been able to do what Manchester United didn't do today, even after conceding the early goal. They never woke up and conceded a Lucas Digne free kick. And I'll tell you what,
That free kick is amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brendan Carlos loses the ball.
I never rated Lucas Digne, and I actually didn't think that he was anything really special when he signed for Villa. And I thought that
Nunes
Steven
pulls him
Gerrard obviously, did Matt Targett dirty, and then Targett went to Newcastle.
Oh,
and the rest is
yeah.
history. But Digne shut me up today.
Proved you wrong.
And there's talk of Kieran Tierney possibly joining Villa. I don't think he'll find a place unless Ashley Young retires.
Tierney joining Villa? Seriously?
Well, I mean,
thought
there
you
might
guys
be
Why
some
would he
talk.
do that?
Oh,
No, you'd rather
Well-
join Newcastle.
yeah.
Not with Matt Targett and Dan Burn in that side.
Dan Burn, go style.
A little concerning that we're getting praised for how well we played in the first half and we're down 1-0.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're playing so well. We're losing.
We're losing,
That's
right?
good. That's a positive. We're only down 1.
No, but at least we are putting up a fight, Scott. Right?
No,
Better than just letting
we've
the-
shown more
Oh, I
attacking
didn't catch it.
Yeah.
than we normally do in the first half. That's for sure.
What the fuck are you doing?
No.
Bear in mind,
So
I'm
I-
actually quite ahead of all of you, so I'm keeping silent. No spoilers from me. That's my word, yeah?
Yeah. What minutes are you on now?
23, 18, 19, 20.
Okay, you're well ahead of us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm on 22.
Right. And Dyer and
Yeah.
overlapping centre back. I think
Exactly.
it's-
That's what I was
dear.
saying. That's what I was saying. I saw Dyer overlapping and saying, "What the fuck is that?"
Oh dear.
Jesus.
I think Dyer thinks he's still playing centre back. That's why. Centre back. Oh,
How ironic would it be if he finds a place in the World Cup squad ahead of Ben White?
he will.
Yeah, he likes the Harry Maguires.
Yeah,
Just does.
Southgate just love players that are like that. I guess
Who are
that's what you're
incompetent.
gonna get. Yeah.
By the way, Eugen, do you know if Bobby is doing a watch along by himself?
No. Bobby's
Yep.
supposed to come on. I sent him the link earlier. He said he
I
might
think
join us.
he might be there in time for the second half. So,
Yeah.
Scott, you'll have a fellow Canuck joining you. So,
Uh, But
To
I'm
be
not sure
fair,
whether
Speaking of which,
yeah.
speaking of which, how excited are you for Canada this World Cup? Obviously, a historic accomplishment, first time in a long time. I'm looking forward to seeing them and how they play. How excited are you?
Yeah, I'm quite excited. I don't know. It's tough with Belgium and Croatia. I don't know if we're quite ready to beat that level of team, but I think it's I don't think it's like when we went in 1986 and we were just there as like just to fill out the numbers, right? We didn't score a
Yep.
goal, we didn't do
Yeah.
anything. I think this year, while we might not get out of our group, I do think we'll be competitive. I don't think we'll get thrashed. And it is,
Yeah.
who do you have?
possibility. What's that? We have Belgium, Croatia, and Morocco.
Wow.
Okay.
So what I'm kind of hoping for both Croatia and Belgium is that their age starts to show up, right? Because they're both teams that are getting a little bit up there with some of their key players. Although
Yeah, but it's like
the way
world
Modric
class
plays, it
talent.
doesn't seem like he could play till he's 80 and he'll still be
Yeah.
amazing. So
Perisic should be there. Don't worry, Scotty.
And of course, you do have Alfonso Davies, but word on the
Maybe.
street is that he's injured now. Yeah.
yeah, he just got injured
Is it?
yesterday. So hopefully
Um,
it's
Well,
one of
John-
those times where there's enough with a couple weeks he can just take the break and heal up.
Hmm.
Not like Bayern needs to rush him back for him to do anything in their
Yeah.
league. They can walk the league with or without him. So
Oh, but Bayern's
Yeah.
struggling too, right? This season, right? Union Berlin is giving them a run for their money. So
are
Right,
they,
so
I
I
didn't
guess
even look. I just assume Bayern's going to win the
Come
league
on,
by
ref.
20 points every year.
we always assume that, but I guess this season is not that simple because I think they replace Mane. I don't know, they replace Lewandowski with Mane or something like that, so they don't
Yeah.
have that goal scoring threat anymore. So, and why are you going backwards
Yeah.
again? Right. Sometimes I just wonder, right? Do the Spurs player know, right? The objective is to get the ball on the opposite side, right, and into the opposition's net. See.
I think they're probably
So-
backing up too far
Oh,
to release
Sessegnon is
their
coming
arrow,
through.
if you will.
Come on, Sessegnon, why didn't you shoot? Yeah, look at Scott's face. Yeah, money will be like, yeah, I know.
Ray
No,
Cloud
listen,
face.
listen, I told you. I'm here. I'm not here to be a pot stirrer or a rabble rouser. I'm here to enjoy company. And
I'll
as
do that.
always,
Don't worry.
We'll
yeah,
wait.
as always, I'm grateful to Eugene, sir, for giving me the chance to come on. So,
Yeah, it's good to have
and
money on.
yeah. Now, of course, immediately after this game, I might have to split because I will be having a stream with an old friend of mine, and that'll be my
Ah.
last action for the day. But it's worked out well because it'll be immediately after this game that the stream will
Ah.
start. So I will
Yeah. 3
bid you all
CMs,
adieu
right?
before then.
3 CMs, Perisic wingbacks, just passing with themselves. Yeah, ballers. yeah, reload. Yeah, we just keep going backwards and sideways and backwards. And okay, we're going forward now. Can Kane get it in? Oh, Perisic couldn't get his head onto it.
Another
Yeah.
case of Kane needing to have
and it's
Kane up
so-
front so he can pass to him.
Slide to
Yeah,
the
but
left.
team
why
is-
it should be the other way around, right? Perisic should be doing the passing to Kane instead of Kane to Perisic. I think what you say is correct, Ingwa. Most probably Kulu will come on. I mean, if this scores remain at this right until the 60th minute,
yeah.
Kulu will, Decky will come on and then maybe
Wake
something
us
will
up.
change. Something will change, right?
If it
Oh,
stays
what?
1-0, that
What
is.
There's a
the hell's
beautiful
wrong,
pass
Dyer?
from Dyer right to Nunes.
Oh, Dyer's gone back to his old self again. He can't hit the ball 5 yards away, 3 yards away, 2 yards away, 1 yard away.
Even with that big head.
Ah,
Oh god, I just saw it.
yeah.
Wow.
Okay, Ben Davis. I think Ben Davis' job now is to injure someone.
With Eric Dyer, you show up to a trial at a club to be a professional footballer. Let's say, what are you good at? I don't fucking know.
What am I good at?
Yeah.
I see ball, I kick ball.
But I can't kick far.
Yeah.
And we keep doing this. We keep losing balls over the top. I don't know whether it's our defenders are just ball
They're
watching,
slow.
sleeping.
And ball
Right.
watching.
I guess right. Yeah. His name is Eric Dyer.
It's in the
His name
name.
is Eric Dyer. Yeah, we know his name is Eric Dyer. Handball by Nunes. I guess this most
Who's
likely
playing?
will.
What's that?
Yeah. Who's got that sound?
Stopped.
Okay, I guess
Stop now.
I guess it's Money. Money's got some weird sound coming out from his
Yeah.
phone. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to
Okay.
share a story on Instagram, and I'm sorry if the sound was a bit too loud. I muted my mic. I'm surprised it actually got through to you, so I do apologize for that.
Oh no! I thought
Because-
just as long as it's not the aliens have landed in your area. That's all.
Sounded like you were sending some war
nothing of
tactics or
that sort.
something.
Nothing
you know,
of that
like
sort. I promise you,
code.
nothing of that sort.
Sure.
Right. And so I think we can all be in agreement that as a part of technology, VAR is amazing, but the way it's been applied, I mean, you know, we can all agree that it's been applied very inconsistently, sometimes improperly, and sometimes you have
It's
to
been
make a
applied
decision either
subjectively.
to
Yeah.
you have to make
The
a decision
officials are
either to
shit.
follow- Yeah,
The
you have to
officials are
make a
shit.
decision. What I would like to see doing at the beginning of every season is referees making a decision that they would either completely follow the letter of the law or not allow them, or just consider it one way. You either do it one way or another. You can't do it both ways.
Yeah.
And it's here that I take cricket as an example because they have technology for everything. They look for edges from the bat towards the wicketkeeper or other fielders. They look to see where the ball is hitting the batsman if they want to get him out, LBW. And they also look at every single thing. The TV umpires or referees there never rest until they get their decision completely spot on. That is the type of approach we need to see from footballing referees, and yet it just seems that these referees are not really willing to either stick to any particular system. So there have to be a lot of changes involved. This game that we played at Chelsea, yes, we dominated, we were good value, but there were a lot of decisions that went our way, and we definitely should have been penalised for a lot more fouls, in my opinion.
Roadman Thai. Yeah, big up Roadman Thai. First time seeing you on the channel. Thanks for support, right? If not, just smash the like and hit the subscribe. Thank you, Roadman. Right. That will kill the flow of the game, to be honest. But the flow of game, right? We were just saying earlier, Manny, before you came on, right? There was an incident where Alexander-Arnold pushes Sessegnon down on the ball. Yeah. And that was given as a penalty for Manchester City yesterday. And it wasn't given as a penalty to us today. So let's say there's no consistency. I mean, so that means, as I see it, VAR has become something like a subjective thing, a subjective tool. So the powers maybe just need something to control the game nowadays. That's how I see it.
It's become a useful tool for some teams, let's just say.
I think it's become a useful tool for something.
For some team or something.
Something,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, something. Yeah. Okay, Liverpool's coming back at us again, right? So that doesn't seem to be too what call. But I guess Liverpool's 1-up, so they will just let us have the ball and let us run and let's see what happens, right? Yeah.
So here's a question. How far do you see yourselves going in the Champions League this season?
Not too far.
Depends who you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we
quarters
don't
the
get
max, I think.
if we don't get PSG, Inter Milan, I don't know. It doesn't matter who we get, to tell the truth. Arnold loses
sure
the ball.
I'm sure you wouldn't want to get Liverpool again. Memories of 2019 and all that.
We'll probably beat Liverpool.
Oh, now this is a foul, right? That is a foul outside the penalty box.
We can't see it.
Ooh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So it's a foul outside the penalty box, but not a foul inside the penalty box.
Yeah,
I just saw what happened.
yeah.
Interesting.
and he doesn't get a yellow card.
Also,
So
would you guys want to see the refs being mic'd up as well? There's a lot of talk about that.
100%.
yeah,
I would definitely want to see it, just to understand what
refs have to be
is
mic'd
going
up.
through their mind. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
football
certainly in the
my
NFL,
space.
the refs are
Yeah.
mic'd up, and Scott,
yeah,
I'm sure that in the
But rugby as
Canadian
well.
Football League, they're mic'd up too, aren't they? You're muted.
Oh, Scott's on mute.
Oh, I'm talking to my daughter. Sorry, I'll just turn off my
Okay.
camera.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
That's a crap free kick.
Yeah. He couldn't even pass the first man.
No.
No shove of handball.
Oh,
How? Come on.
come on.
What's wrong with everyone? And Liverpool's like playing a penalty box now.
Yeah.
Just they're dancing around, yeah.
Yeah. Gosh.
And it's so easy. This is why I didn't go to the game.
Yeah. And to tell you the truth, I think this shows that we really miss Son. Yeah,
And
no matter
Romero.
how off of form he is at the moment, right? But I don't know.
And Kulu.
And Kulu and Richie. Yeah, somehow or another
So
we
how
buy.
long is Son out, by the way?
Minimum 6 weeks, supposedly.
Which means that if South Korea in the World Cup, then he could be out for that.
He's supposed to be out for it, but of course there's a big speculation that he'll join them somewhere midway through or something. Maybe he'll play the second game or third game.
Yeah, whilst wearing a mask or something, yeah.
Yeah. But that will most probably give him about 3 weeks time to heal up, or whether we'll heal up enough. Yeah. And we're just hitting the ball. Come on. And the sad part is we can't pass. I don't know. I guess we just lost our momentum now. Now Liverpool's got the ball and Liverpool's just dictating the game. And Liverpool's taking their own sweet time.
Yeah, the latest
Right.
news is that he had some surgery to repair his eye socket, but he could definitely make the World Cup, as you've said, and wearing a mask could be an option. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think ever since Miyamoto wore that mask in the 2002 World Cup, masks have been pretty much, in fashion.
Yeah. Kane wore one too, right? So I guess.
I think Vertonghen wore it at some point as well.
Yeah. Okay. Elliot is down.
Just saw the highlights of the goal. Good interplay there between Darwin and Salah. And,
Just ball watching.
You just see how Nunes just glides past Dyer. Yeah, in the build up to the goal. And
Darwin made Eric look dire.
Yes. Eric looks dire all the time anyway, so he doesn't have to be made to look dire.
And I think Hugo Lloris is lucky in that Mike Maignan is still injured. Otherwise, he would probably be supplanted as France's number one.
To be fair,
I
I think Lloris would still be France number one because just saving. I think the reason why he's bad at playing with the ball out the back because he's got like Dyer, Sanchez, Longley. The only one who's actually good is Romero.
Yeah, you don't have a defense in front of you, right?
Yeah.
No matter how
What
good a
more can you
goalkeeper
do?
you are.
Yeah, what more can you do?
Build a brick wall. Yeah, I know.
The defense
but
starts
Reload says that, the Sham will stick with the same players. Like there's many, of course, right? But even Pogba is out, right? So I guess that's how I see it.
Pogba and Kante, so
yeah,
they've lost their midfield actually.
yeah, yeah.
You can't
But,
make this up. You cannot
oh,
make it up.
oh, oh,
Oh, no.
oh.
Oh
Who made
yeah.
the error this time?
Eric,
Look at Scott.
Eric.
Oh my god.
How are you being paid more than most people in a year? Like, what the fuck?
Wow.
Look at Alvin Ching say, "Oh no, yeah, we haven't turned up yet. It's not 60th minute yet. Just hold on. We've got another."
Yeah, I'll score 3 goals for Emerson. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
don't
Emerson
worry,
hat
don't worry.
trick.
Emerson hat-trick incoming.
What did I say about his heading? What about his heading? Right,
Yeah, he can't
chest
hit
the
it.
ball.
5 yards.
CR12.
Why?
CR12.
What?
Yeah.
My God, Dyer gets the
Oh
assist.
my god. It's a great assist, to be fair.
Yeah, Dyer
Sorry,
gets
I
the
don't mean to
assist.
do spoilers, but that was too ridiculous not to address.
Oh,
Wow, my gosh.
what an idiot! There were so many
What are
options.
you? An idiot sandwich.
There's so many options. You could have chested the ball down, kick it away, right? Smack it away, right?
I can't be asked at this point. Do you know what? Do you know what the fans probably going to do? They're probably just going to go Conte out after this game.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. Why
I can't be
Dyer
asked.
out?
Yeah,
You
why
would've been better
can't
off with
it?
Dyer grabbing the ball with both hands and taking a red card than
Exactly. It would
Exactly.
play better if he's not on the pitch.
Hmm.
I don't know what to say anymore, right? But
Dyer's just an illusion.
yeah, look at what Elvin says, right? Elvin says take him off. But don't worry, I keep telling you, Kulu will come on and
Oh my.
oh, he's at work today. Can't do the watch along. He just dropped a message. So yeah. Big up Bobby K. Yep, no problem. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter, right? We're 2 down now, so
Dyer,
yeah.
asking for fucking trouble. You're hitting it backwards. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you know, Salah's running right towards you, and just let him go behind you.
We have to hang on again. Loris again. Oh dear, Loris.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
It's always with this fixture as well. We just seem to have a mental block with Liverpool, don't we?
Yeah.
It's not even that. It's like previously when we played them, they just got lucky. Like,
Yeah.
True,
But
yeah.
and we played well.
This first half is just all mistakes after mistakes, right? This is all errors from
But it's always
players
individual
individually.
errors, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
the thing. It's not like a team thing. It's individual.
Yeah. Bad decisions on the ball.
Coolly whispering tomorrow, how the fuck do I not get into this team?
Yeah, I
Tell
think
me
Mora
how.
will definitely feel hard done by. I'm sure you all have memories of that hat trick against Ajax. Mora will be thinking, what do I have to do? And
Yeah.
especially
Oh, yeah,
with Son
but
and
Mora-
Richarlison out. You were saying?
Yeah, but Mora's like not Mora anymore. He doesn't have the legs, in my opinion.
Yeah. More runs.
Yeah, he
Mora,
used to.
he runs and take on a couple of players. He beats them. Then it ends there.
Then he falls
Yeah.
over.
we
or
needed to
runs into
sell
a
Mora
player.
after that Ajax game because it's been
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah,
but
it's just,
downhill after
his
that.
value would be like 40 million then. So now it's going to be like
Yeah.
a packet of peanuts.
Yeah. But you know Levy, right? Levy thinks that he's worth 50 million, 60 million pounds, and then come on, Dyer, Højbjerg, okay.
Yeah, people
Kane
will
is
blame
doing-
Conte.
Kane is a
Why didn't
defender
Kulu
now.
start, even though he's clearly not healthy enough to start. It'll be Conte's fault for
Kane
that.
is our right centre back covering Eric Dyer.
But guys, that's it, right? We had to wait until the 60th minute before we actually start playing. So we had to wait another 30 minutes, including our halftime and all that. Just so we don't go 3 down. Oh. All right.
Just
Awkward
as you say
bounce.
that, Eugene, that shot looked a little dangerous.
Yeah, I know.
To be
Right.
fair, if we do go,
look at what Reload says. Reload says it's Conte's fault for allowing Dyer to leave.
To
And Reload, you're right.
I,
We
I
shouldn't be
prefer.
giving players like that an extension of in their contracts. We should just let the contract end and let them leave and kick them out of the club as soon as possible.
The only positive is that Levy will be forced to spend if it continues like this.
Levy's
Agreed.
always been
Hopefully.
forced to
And
spend, but how is
especially with Moura, he's contracted until 2024. So
Yeah.
at least if you sell him now, it might be better rather than letting him leave on a free.
yeah.
He wants to
but
go
the
back to
prob-
like Sao Paulo or something like that.
Yeah,
Where
but
it
Levy
was.
won't sell him for £2 million, right? That's the sad part. Yeah, Levy wants some ridiculous price like £20 million, and nobody's going to pay for him, right? So that's why the problem is that Levy won't take a loss on players. That's all. Bottom line, right? He has to make money off players, so I know that's why we keep them forever. Yeah,
I'll tell you what, I mean, he has better business sense than the
Yeah.
idiots running Arsenal who had no problems ripping up the contracts of several of our players, letting them go for free, rather than, trying to make any kind of money. And we spend
Yeah.
silly money on certain players in the process, and we end up, we used to be a club that would be very judicious with our finances. Now it's like we're losing money. And we talk about Stan Kroenke running the club like a business or like a hedge
Half
fund.
time.
Ridiculous. He's losing
Yeah.
money, and I think one of these days there will have to be an audit at that club.
Yeah.
At our club.
But Manny, you must understand, we do the same thing too. We don't buy good players either, right? We buy 10 players, one is good, the other one is half decent, and the rest of them are just like, are they footballers? That's the question that comes along.
There's a comment there from
Yeah.
Reload saying that the league might be above Moura's level. I'm not too sure about that because, look, David Luiz went back to Brazil. He's just won the Copa Libertadores with Flamengo. So you never
Yeah.
know.
You never know.
I think Arsenal would be a good spot for Moura. We'll give you him.
Yeah.
You can have him for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Eugene knows, I have no love for Moura. So
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Main difference, trust in developing the youth. Yeah, the thing is that we never develop our youth because our youth play a different system and we keep changing managers. So it will never catch up, it will never match up. Simple as that. So I don't know what's happening. So it's either you want to mold it in Conte's vision, right? Then all the youth that's been developed out of our youth system must play the Conte ball. But nah, right? I think our youth are still playing Poch ball. Then we bring Mourinho, and then the youth can't come up, right? And that's why we're stuck at it now. So, and we don't get a manager that plays Poch ball. And Scott, remember the 76 days while we were looking for a manager? I was shouting for Howell. Remember? I was shouting for Howell. Yeah. Big up, Jamie Gate. Big up.
Yeah, but Eddie Howe was back.
We don't have any plan at the club other than to try to get fourth place. That's the only plan. So we'll just try to put something together to get to fourth place. There's no plan of action. There's no consistent, like whether I guess he's gone now. But I don't mean to reference Arsenal, but I don't think Arteta's that great. But at least what they've done is they've had a plan and they've given him players for that system and given him time to do that. Whether that ends up doing anything, I don't think that they're going to win the league. I don't think they're probably even going to win trophies. But at least you can see that there's a plan going forward. And when they add players, it makes sense to the team that they're making. Whereas we add players like Jed Spence, and whether you love Spence or not, or think he's great, it doesn't matter if Conte clearly says he doesn't want him. He doesn't want a player like that. Like, it wasn't a surprise. It's not like they bought him thinking it would be a great fit. He came out and said, that's not a player that I want for me.
That's true.
And that's what we do at this club. How many times do we just buy players, not because it's what the manager wants, not because they fit a system,
It's the club.
but because they're just they're on a deal or whatever, right?
Mm.
Not that I think Wilson and Ndombele would have been great fits under anyone, but buying them in the summer and then bringing Jose in November was about the worst possible thing to happen to them. They don't fit Jose Ball at all.
Exactly.
They probably wouldn't have fit anyone, but they certainly don't fit Jose. And if you spend 60 million on Ndombele and then bring in a manager, it just makes no sense.
Play attacking,
system.
To be fair,
in your club.
With
Yeah.
Ndombele, we were top of the league. So whenever
Yeah. But
he
what
came
Reload says that Dyer is earning his new contract today.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's what Jamie Gates says. Right? How long more are we going to endure this? Well, I know, another 3 more years or so. Hey, Jason Gross. Big up. You want to join us, Jason? I'll throw the link into the chat again. All right. Just make it a party. Right. I don't know what kind of party we're going to call this. Maybe we'll turn up on. Maybe we'll turn up again in the second half of the match. I don't know, but don't forget, right? Yeah, Jason says Dr. Tottenham is in the house again. Right, yeah. And of course, Diabolical. Diarrhea.
Mhm.
Yeah, Moon Boots. What else we can call him? Right, what did Manny say? Scott, I'm going to grab some for breakfast. Back in 5 minutes, yep. Yeah. I don't know. But I guess what's there to say anymore, right? Right, I had enough of the Dyer 2 seasons ago. Yeah, we all had enough Dyer 2 seasons ago, right? I don't know. Our fan base was saying, "Oh, Conte came in. He's playing much better now, right? He deserves more credit, right? And look at the header he did just now, right? He was just like, I don't know, was it? It looks like Malaysian football now, right? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, Malaysian football now, right?
But even Malaysian football's better than what Dyer did.
Yeah. No, I mean what Dyer did is like it looks like Malaysian football now, right? Where the player passed back to the opposition to
Yeah.
score the goal. Yeah,
Uh-huh,
that's
yeah.
Malaysian football. Right? That's why I never watch Malaysian football. Right.
in the
So that's
reserve
it, right?
league.
Sanchez and his last week. Yeah.
My God.
Yeah. But guys, don't worry. We have the second half coming up. Right. That's when we start
Yeah.
playing. Yay. Right. And most important is right. We must score that first goal early. Right,
And put
and
pressure
let's
on
see
them,
what
yeah.
happens from there. Yeah,
But that's if we
let's see.
score early.
Yeah, if we score early. Yeah, and they press
Yeah.
like mad. Right. Yeah. And I say they can't play like this against Leeds next too. Yeah, we can't play like this.
We probably will, though.
Yeah, we
No,
probably
we
will.
still beat Leeds, so anyway.
Hard to say, right? What if Harry Kane gets a yellow card? Who's gonna be our forward team? Yeah.
Good, let's
But
see.
now, guys.
Hill,
Yeah. Okay, who do we have on the bench to bring on? Brian Hill?
Brian Hill,
Decky?
Lucas, Decky.
Right.
Yeah,
So if
who else?
I bring on Kulu. I bring on Kulu right now.
I guess
Straight away, yeah,
Kulu will
I
have to
agree.
come on. Will have to come on Kulu, right? Kulu will have to come on halftime, and along there, let's see what happens, and maybe Lucas. But if Kulu comes on, who will go off? Will you take off Perisic?
Eric
Is that it?
Dyer.
Take off?
yeah. Go to a
But if
back
you take
four.
off Eric Dyer, who are you gonna put on? Sanchez?
No, back four.
Do a back four, yeah.
We've
Back
got
four.
5 in the midfield.
If you put back, if you do a back four, right? Take out Dyer. Who is gonna go in the back four?
So Langley and Davis, I guess.
Yeah.
Langley, Davis,
Yeah.
right? Then you will have who?
I mean,
Sanchez.
having Dyer off is probably better at this point, anyway.
Yeah. Why wasn't this a penalty, right?
Yeah. But it was a foul outside the box.
Yeah.
It's in the penalty box.
Mm. Yeah. Now they're saying why the commentators are just looking at the Sessegnon Alexander. Why wasn't that a penalty? It wasn't a penalty because, and it's
He's
the
got a
same
Liverpool
VAR
shirt.
referee that gave the penalty to Fulham. I don't know what to say. Right? Can't imagine what service Dyer must perform for Lady. I don't know.
Probably a
Maybe
Liverpool
some-
fan then. It's probably a Liverpool fan then.
Yeah,
I bet you
Yeah,
like
that's true.
£10 he is.
he's a Liverpool fan. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I bet you a steak.
Yeah. That you stake. Yeah. What Dyer does perform for Levy? I don't know. Maybe he's a translator for his Portuguese girlfriends.
Portuguese, yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, Ingmar. Yeah.
Portuguese scouts, you know.
Hassan Hutul has been sacked apparently.
Really?
Hassan Hutel's been sacked.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Reports anyway.
Is it on the BBC?
No, just someone verified.
Oh, there was a little bit more force in the MCT game. So what's the difference with the force or not the force?
The
A little bit
athletic.
less force.
Yeah. The athletic.
Yeah. Ah. But actually, I tell you the truth, right? The Cancelo one was more like a shoulder barge and the hand going in. Ah, dear.
But it's
Oh
the fact
dear,
that it was
dear, dear.
outside the
Yeah,
box.
maybe I
That's
mean
the
something more,
difference.
far more salacious. Ah, I don't know. Maybe Dyer's pegging him.
Oh,
Oh, dance man.
Oh, dance Dan. No, we won't go to dance Dan. Well, Dan is not here. It'd be nice to have Dance Dan on the chats, right? But no. Not famous enough for Dance Dan to join us.
No.
Uh, let's see what happened to Mani. Did Mani drop me a message? No. Okay. Something I don't know. Maybe Mani's internet went off, but never mind. He'll come on maybe later. Right? But we still have to wallow in our despair. Look at Dyer. Why did you hit that ball like that? Oh yeah, Malaysian Super League. uh,
No, if Dyer is in a league, you cannot call it super, in my opinion. You got
okay.
players like Dyer, you cannot call it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's see what's that. Time for some Conte magic. A draw would be magic. Yeah, of course a draw would be magic. It'll be more or less the same score we had last season. Right, Money's back. Wait for Money to picture to come on first. Yeah. Hi, Manny.
Yeah, sorry about. Occasionally, what happens is that there's a sudden power trip where I am, and it goes and comes back. I don't have a
Ah,
stabilizer for my PC. I get one. It's a real pain in my rear end, but what can you do?
yeah, it
At
is what it
least
is.
now
Yeah,
now I know what I need to get for when I start my new YouTube channel one day.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. And okay, Manny, since it's half time, right? And we are 2 goals down, and you know how bad Dyer is, as we say
Yep.
about Dyer, right? So, yeah, but you guys had a good match in Chelsea today?
Yeah, we did, and I think it's fair to say that Potter once again tactically dropped the ball by naming a pretty poor strength midfield. Why would you leave Mateo Kovacic on the bench when you know that he has the power and ability to tackle and dismantle Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey, unless maybe Kovacic was carrying an injury? If he was that unfit that you couldn't name him in your starting lineup, you might as well have not put him on the bench. Because I'm going to take a look at the lineups again. Obviously, William Saliba deserved to be man of the match, and he pretty much choked Aubameyang of any kind of service today. A lot of people
Oh,
have been
yeah.
saying that Aubameyang was poor today. People need to get off his back. People need to get off his back, okay? And I'm sick and tired of all of these Arsenal fans, most of them invariably being Arteta inners, who are now mocking Aubameyang with the nothing personal jibe that was used in that promotional video.
That's true. That's true. But I guess a lot of people are saying that actually Chelsea didn't turn up today, so
Back to
maybe
the match. Saliba, go ahead, sir.
no. Sorry, you go ahead because you were breaking
You
up
were
just now.
No, I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't want to interrupt your train of thought. I'm sorry about that.
Oh no, I was just saying there were a lot of say out there that Chelsea wasn't up for the match today, right? You guys look more going for the game and all that, but we weren't, right? I mean, Chelsea weren't, not we, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
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 so here's the thing. I
and
mean, both teams started off with a 4-2-3-1. Actually, Arsenal had more of a 4-3-3 going into this. And, you know, we started off well, obviously, but the biggest problem I had was with Alexander Zinchenko coming into the lineup. Why would you
yeah,
want to drop Kieran Tierney, who had an amazing game against. Yes, it was against Zurich in the FA Cup, but he scored the goal and looked defensively very sound. And yet he wanted to bring Zinchenko on because he thought he had the stronger body or the type of body shape he wanted. The problem with bringing Zinchenko on and starting him was that he ended up.
Okay. Mine is
Steak.
frozen again. Yeah. And big up to Hazik, right? First time see you on the channel. Belia Benchi Royal. That's translate into English for you guys. Is that he hates Royal. So I'm not sure who you're talking about. Siapa yang sedang kamu cakap tentang Royal, Hazik?
He's talking about the fan base. He hates everyone here hates Real.
Yeah. We all hate Royal, ya. Kita semua di sini tak suka Royal. Kita pun benci dah.
Imagine calling yourself Chicken Royale. Like what the
He called himself Chicken Royal?
No, it's like what the fans think.
Well, we've been calling him Chicken Royal.
Yeah.
KFC, yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, he's a royal waste of time. So Arteta missed a trick by not starting with Tierney, because at least that would have given Martinelli more room to do his thing, especially with Cesar Azpilicueta starting at right back, being forced to start at right back. We could have put him under a great deal of pressure, but he had a good game. I don't know what Potter was thinking bringing Loftus-Cheek in as the holding midfielder alongside Jorginho, because that was the type of role where Kovacic would have come in and shone quite well. I think both Loftus-Cheek and Chalobah struggled, for my knowledge, and it was when Kovacic came on for Loftus-Cheek that there was a little bit more solidity. And of course, Havertz had an opportunity to create a chance for Aubameyang. He looked off colour. Sterling also huffed and puffed but couldn't blow the house down. And then Mount also, it was a case where, they just didn't turn up, and we obviously were motivated to win and secure our spot on top of the table. But the goal that we scored, it must be said, was a freakish sort of goal, the type of goal that, would be classified as lucky in all respects. And so, yes, it was a welcome 1-0 win. We deserved the win, but, the goal itself was lucky. We make our own luck, as they say. But, we are still good. I'm happy that we passed this test, but again, we have to keep calm, because the higher we fly, the further we can fall. And when you fall that further, it's going to hurt you.
That's true. Second half started. Any changes, guys?
Second half just started for you, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We don't do changes at Tottenham at half time. So.
We don't do changes at half time. Yeah, 60th minute, right?
But
at least we're...
When was the last time as a club we did a substitution at half time?
That was
Marseille.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what happens now. Perisic has the ball, right? And he can't... Perisic is not having a good game. He can't even get the ball past the first defender. The free kick, now the corner, and the ball goes back to Lloris. Lloris hoofs it up into the air.
Got the royal curse.
Yeah.
He's playing as a forward, which is surprising. He's partnering Kane up front, isn't he, Perisic?
Yeah.
We don't have any more strikers, forward players, Money.
Bring Dane Scarlett back.
Bissouma is down now. Oh dear. We're dropping like flies. So Hazi, kudos to Arsenal, as much as I hate them, but their players really in chemistry. Yep, that's true. Yeah, but must always remember, Hazik, Arsenal has stuck to Arteta for the past 3 years, given him the money, and they've been following his his formula, and it's working out now, right? And of course, 60th minute change. That's right, Alvin Ching. Alvin Ching is he understands. Sooner or later, most probably Alvin might turn into a Spurs fan. Or maybe not a Spurs fan. He understands what's happening in Spurs at the moment, right? And we still do that. Why do we do that? Right?
Why not?
Perisic, come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just taking a look at the...
We get another corner now. Right? And look at Scott's face. Did we score, Scott?
They haven't taken the corner yet in my stream. I was reading WhatsApp. Sorry.
All right. What time are you at?
47, 48.
Yeah.
50, 51, 52. They just took the corner.
Yeah. You're more or less same time as me now. Yes, Alvin, I'm a very, very big Levy outer. Yeah, leave out.
That was close. We nearly a header.
Oh, oh, no,
Damn.
damn.
Dyer nearly made up
It's
for
Dyer.
his mistakes.
Dyer being Dyer.
Come on. Dyer had three golden chances to score against who? Sporting.
Yeah,
And he missed it.
Sporting.
Bournemouth?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sporting, yeah. Right.
He had an empty net. Like, just,
Yeah. Yeah, Perisic is centrally at 33. Yeah, that's true. We do need somebody else to help Harry Kane up there. Perisic is not doing too
Oh.
well at the moment. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
oh,
Okay, there.
Oh, hit the post again. Ah!
my God.
Hit the frame. Hit the bar.
So apparently, there's been a comment on the BBC Sport page that ever since Dyer was called back to the England squad, he's not been playing very well. So maybe he should retire from England and concentrate on playing club football.
Eric Dyer.
Dyer's just Dyer, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Eric,
It's just-
Eric Dyer should just retire from playing football.
And you know what? It was interesting how you weren't
Oh.
you you
Guys,
weren't
guys,
complimenting
we are
Perisic earlier on.
pressuring Liverpool at the moment.
In their half.
wow. Why couldn't we do his first half?
We
Wow.
don't.
We
remember?
don't play in the first half.
Yeah,
Wow.
we haven't woken up yet the first half.
Like, what happens in the first half? Do we like take a sleeping pill or something and just wake up during the half-time team talk? Just start playing football? Or what?
If that Viagra at halftime.
Yeah.
Maybe they did.
Dan's nan.
That's that again. Yeah.
What a crap corner again.
Another crap corner again. Oh.
Oh, what? I don't know.
No way.
Is that with Dyer's cross? Is that a goal on target or is that on target?
Oh dear. I think Alvin Cheng is giving us a hint. Look at Mani's face.
Unless he's like way in the future, I don't think so. I think it's just a prediction.
Oh no one has scored yet. I thought. And listen, don't make us excited like that, please, right?
Oh yeah.
I thought the ball was in the net. Yeah. And all it takes is a counter. Yeah.
Oh my god. What?
Getting some ridiculous alerts on my Instagram right now. That's why you might hear those beeps. So please forgive me, guys.
Perisic is not doing too well. Yeah. That's it. Sasha gonna try to curl the ball in, but it was a 0.
Well, he doesn't know how to curve the ball because he hasn't had a shot since like his Fulham days. Like,
Yeah, that's true. So I guess most probably the halftime talk by Conte must have actually done something to the players, right?
Put
They're a bit
them-
more.
put them all in a cold shower. There you go. Wake them up.
Yes,
That's not
Nani.
how we defend. That's not.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, what was that all about? And who did that? Are we pressing better now, or is just like Liverpool is like 2 goals up and
They're
let
just
you come at.
yeah. I think they're just taking it easy.
Oh dear, and our defense just get carved up like that again. Oh
There
They
should
can
have been
come
afford to
on,
a
step down a
hat-trick
gear
here.
with Liverpool.
yeah. Look at that. 1, 2 balls, nobody's following the player, just get carved up again like that. We really need a quality.
Oh,
We should have gotten a real quality center back in the summer transfer window, but somehow or another we just wanted to buy Jet Spence.
no, we just thought Longley was a centre back
Ah,
for some
ah,
reason. I don't know why.
dear.
Oh,
How have I not scored?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
I know. Well,
shaky.
wait, guys. We haven't reached the 60th minute yet.
7 minutes.
7 more minutes, 6 more minutes to the
Mhm.
60th minute.
Yeah, until we score.
What's Ellison doing?
Yeah.
His best Hugo Lloris impression.
Yeah.
People do have
Uh,
mistakes in them as well. Just obviously.
yeah.
What the
Mm. Oh, Harry Kane has got his hand wrapped up now.
His bleeding arm wrapped up. Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is that once Liverpool gets the ball and tackles, right, we just crumble again. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, good feet by Benton. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. You don't have that runner that goes through. There's no speed there. We can't break them down. There's no speed there.
I show speed.
Yeah.
Come on, that's it.
What's that? The 2-0 up. Come on. Unless we get one back now. Look at that. 3 player on Højbjerg, and then we lose the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there are gaps. Look at that. Our defense, 4. Look at that. Look at that. Come on.
Fucking Emerson Royale. He's
Look at
so
what Reload said.
fucking terrible. Emerson Royale
course-
is awful, awful, awful.
Of course, he's awful.
Watch this pass when it gets to you.
Yeah.
I saw it.
I
Yeah,
just
it's
saw it,
awful. Yeah.
It's
It
useless.
sucks.
Like,
Yeah.
It's not helping the team
And
in any way.
he's opened up so much space. So much time and space on the ball. He can't even pass it. He could have gone forward a few more steps. Conte can't make his normal quadruple change. Yeah, up to sure, right.
Seen the
Right. Of course, shocking. Decent player to do.
I'm just surprised a lot of people, a lot of Spurs fans, are actually still happy.
Oh
with
my
Royale.
god. What the fuck is that cross, Emerson? He just hit
Yes,
it and he
Ted.
went to the corner flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
But yeah, I'm just, as I was saying.
You're a wing back and you can't cross. What's your job?
Yeah.
I honestly don't know how some Spurs fans still. have
Alex, we
patience for
know that
Emerson.
for so long.
Like, I bet everyone here in this stream could do a better cross than that.
Oh no. I don't think I can cross at all.
I'd actually put it at least.
Well, that'd be better. You would just still have the ball.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be any worse. Like, even if it was your
No.
first time trying to kick a ball, it wouldn't be any worse than that.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's a
Was he-
professional football
And then call, why did he smash it? Should have chipped it.
player.
Emerson, were you trained to be shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, would he
Now-
spend
now
$1
it's-
million to learn how to, or
Yeah.
£1 million to learn how to cross like that?
Imagine, oh my.
Now it's
Should have
feeding off.
chipped it.
Now it's feeding off all the other players.
Come on,
That's-
bring on
scores,
Decky. Bring on Decky time.
That's
Need
just
Decky.
sad. That's just sad. He had to spend £1 million on how to cross a
Yep,
ball.
yep.
and get
Yeah.
was it like a report on
Reload,
Hakimi or
reload. I
something?
think it's a virus. It's spreading. It's spreading. Yeah. It's shocking.
Hands, face, space.
Emerson Royal. Can't hear that name anymore.
Emerson Poole.
All the oxygen, right? And he's still brain dead. Yeah, he got his oxygen chamber and all that, right? Spent nearly £1 million or whatever, on €1 million or whatever, and he still can't cross the ball. Look at that! Look at that! He loses the ball.
Like, who's training him? Or is it just equipment?
I don't know. Oh, he bought the equipment, right, to recover faster, and now he's arguing with Nunes. Make your changes, Conte. Yeah, if this game ends up 2-0, right, the Spurs fan base will go, oh, we played much better in the second half, though. And look at that, we lose the ball. And Mo Salah is going to have his hat trick.
Nearly had a hat trick.
Is that Davies? That's.
It was offside anyway.
Oh.
Still, the fact that we
Offside
lost
or not,
so
that's
easily,
pass.
Another mistake. Look at that.
it's
Look at
still-
that.
it's-
Stupid.
Yeah, it's still worrying.
But
when
luckily it's
and-
offside.
Yeah.
And tired.
Do you know on the Tottenham Twitter page, whenever it says like pick him out of the match, that there should be an option where the worst player of the match like deducts all his wages for the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, right?
second that.
Whenever you do a preview show or something like that, right? We always do the best best 11, combined 11, right? We should do one of the worst combined 11 next time.
The worst.
Yeah, and then most probably end up with all Spurs players.
Yeah, mostly Spurs
Or-
players.
Or die up front with Lloris and die up front.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It might be harsh on Lloris, but obviously, given that he has made more than a few errors and lapses in judgment, he has to be in that team.
Yeah.
And you know what? I really think that these EFL Cup games and FA Cup games you play, you'll see a lot more of Fraser Forster.
Yeah.
I rate him. He's quality.
Yeah, but the problem is that most probably we'll only see him in the cup games like the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup or something like that, right? When
Yep.
Conte says that whenever he plays the Premier League and the Champions League, right, he'll always choose his supposedly best player to play, right, at every position. So how can Emerson Royal be the best player in the position that he's in? All right.
Agreed. I mean, is he really that much better than the likes of
Doherty?
Matthew Doherty, for example?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. What else? Spend money, get the likes of Johnstone, Lewis Dunk or something. Yeah, spend money. Yeah, but the major word is called spend money. When you talk about spend money and Levy in the same context, no.
Yeah, it's got an allergy. Yeah, it's got an allergy.
Mora's going to come on.
Mora's coming on
fuck
for.
off.
He's just got up and he's getting ready. He's not like.
I'm cool. Who's still on the bench? What's this club?
I don't think Julu's healthy. I said it all week. Like every report we had was he was going to be out till the World Cup. All of a sudden, Son's hurt or Charlotteson's out, and Kulu's miraculously ready to go on the bench. Like I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
but
think he's-
That's true. Even you play occasionally for M City, you still get trophies, right? So yeah, who wants to come to Spurs and get nothing, right? Unless you're paid, and we don't even have
Trophies
good
and
pay
wages,
packages.
right?
So yeah, our pay packages is shitty too. So who wants to come?
Yeah. That's the other
Yeah.
problem is we don't. Not only do you
We
not
don't
get
pay.
trophies, you don't get high wages because we're not
Yeah,
matching
Yeah,
any of
but
this.
yeah,
Not even
but
Arsenal. We don't even match Arsenal's wages.
yeah, that's true.
yeah, but whenever we try and get like high wages, either I think it's like Kane's. There's like a contract deal where whoever's got
Kane
the
has to be
highest
matched.
wages. Yeah, exactly.
Then just bump up Kane's wages.
Oh, why did you head it away?
If Kane's on 500 a week, who cares? He deserves it. He's
Yeah,
been
I
our
know,
best
but it's
player
not-
for like 10 years now, carried us. So
No, but the problem is Levy will never do that, right?
Oh,
If
he
you bring
won't. You're
if
right.
you
He
bring
won't.
somebody, you put him on 300K, right? Then Levy has to give Kane a 300K too. So Levy is not going to spend double the kind of money, right? So that's the sad part, right? Yeah, and I don't think he's bringing Kulu on unless the game is in balance, but he'll get just 5 minutes. Yeah, maybe two, right? Yeah, and nowadays, like what Ellen Ching says, we spend big these days, right? Yeah, they spend big, spend smart, right? So that's the most important thing. Spending big in for Spurs, right, has not actually been quite the problem nowadays, right? We're just not spending smart enough. We spent 60 odd million on Ndombele, and you know what? We all know what happened to that.
imagine
40 odd
spend.
million on Lo Celso, right? And now at the moment we spend 60 million on Richarlison, and Richarlison is injured. We can't even judge him.
And
Right.
like 20 mil on Emerson.
Yeah, or 25 million on
Was it
Emerson,
25?
right?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
like
25 million on
100.
Emerson.
That's like 150 million.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but reload XXX Levy's not gonna pay 5 players 200K a week, right? That's $1 million a week, right? So that's the sad part, right? I think he's already seeding he doesn't pay Son that much. So oh, Salah, thank God Salah didn't control that ball. Yeah. So I guess Mora's coming on.
I don't see like there's no like sign up, but he got up and he was talking to the coaches. So I assume usually when they
Yeah, when they do that, they
that,
should
that
be.
means that they're
Yeah,
getting ready. But I
yeah.
haven't seen
But
any
no
more
sign.
indication.
I don't know.
if
Maybe
any teams are hitting the email.
Conte is doing doing some
65th
how's the-
minute. 65th
Yeah.
minute.
Apparently
65th
Kulu
minute.
and
We're already at
Doherty's
65th
coming
minute,
on.
right?
Alistair
Has
Gold
earned
says
that for
Kulu and
yeah,
Doherty's
yeah,
coming
yeah,
on.
yeah. I'm sorry for playing Spurs that destroyed his career. Yeah, maybe Spurs destroyed Ben Boy's career. Spurs has destroyed how many managers' careers, right? So we can't say that. So most probably we're just waiting for Spurs to destroy Conte's
Well,
career.
Doherty
So,
and Deck and Cooler are coming on.
Kulu's coming. Yeah.
yeah, okay.
We've got
I think
Messi now.
Mourinho's-
So,
I
So
think
are we
Mourinho's-
taking off? Are we taking off Royale?
I hope so.
if
Who
we're
do you
taking
bring
off,
on?
Never.
Spencer's even
if-
on the bench.
if we're taking off Roy, I'm celebrating.
Like a goal.
Uh,
That's the best thing that's happened in this game. Royal coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, ball's bouncing around in the box or outside the box.
Okay.
okay. Okay, who's coming off?
Doesn't
I
know.
haven't done it yet, unless Manny knows. But on my
Yeah.
stream they haven't done the change.
Manny, are you ahead of us?
I am ahead of you. I've been ahead of all of you. I told you I'm at least a minute ahead of you. And
A minute.
like
Oh,
I said,
dear.
yeah, like I said, no spoilers. But you're gonna want to keep watching.
All right. No spoilers, but you want to keep watching.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Keep
Yeah,
watching.
Keep
I'm gonna
watching.
I'm gonna make you suffer.
Yeah.
Doherty on, Emerson off.
Yeah, keep watching, and there's still no goal, Manny.
But there was very nearly one goal.
Sessegnon
so you're
off.
applying more pressure.
Oh, Sessignon.
Sessegnon
Oh, God.
for Kulusevski.
Okay.
So we're staying
Okay.
with 3-5-2 and
Yeah.
just having Decky and Kane up top and Perisic going to the left wing back. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I guess so. Doherty. Yeah. All right.
The game started now. Let's go, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 minutes left. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a five-a-side. 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Sess is off for Kulu, Denki, right? And Tohoti is on for Royale. Let's see what happens there. I'm
That
yawning.
yawn says it all.
Yeah.
Makes as much sense as Emerson's crossing.
Yeah.
Gimme.
Stay.
Steak. I could do with
Oh.
one right now, actually.
Oh,
Why are we
Van
taking
Dijk.
off Sessignon? Like, I don't understand.
Because he sucks.
No, Sessegnon's actually played well in this game.
But he does what he always does. He
Yeah,
gets in
yeah.
position and then
Yeah,
doesn't-
there's something
doesn't
what
finish, and
happened.
then-
So yeah, something happened. I'm just saying, something happened. And
Nice.
Kulu, very nice.
Very nice.
Oh!
Good, I know.
I told you.
This is what happens.
Oh, no wonder you say keep watching, right? You can't be like 3 minutes ahead of us, right?
No. Because look, I knew that you were applying a little bit more pressure, and obviously the subs. I think you have to say
Yeah.
the subs have sort of turned it now. Let's see if we can get
Kulusevski
the
is a
equaliser.
Kulusevski's the best winger in the Premier League. I don't
Okay,
give a
he's on site.
fuck.
All right, he's on site.
Been injured for a few weeks. Comes
I-
on.
I
immediate
guess an
assist.
assist. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck in your opinion on other players like Mahrez and all these other players. Kulusevski's the
Yeah.
best winger in the
He's on
Premier
a-
League.
He's on another level.
Yeah.
And best player in the
Oh,
world.
no,
I'm being
Rasputin,
serious.
Tottenham's got a goal
Serious.
machine.
Yeah. All right. We've got one back. So, like what you said,
See, the
Ingmar,
game
it's correct.
started,
we start
right?
playing now.
Yeah.
Now we
Yeah,
the
game started.
now. Yeah, beginning started, right? So, can we get 2 more? That's the question.
To be fair, if
That's all.
Look at Scott. Can we get 2 more?
This
No.
is
To be
all
fair,
we needed.
Leeds-
Now we can pretend that our team isn't dog shit. We
Yeah,
we've
one
got a
goal.
creative
We can pretend
player.
we're So awesome.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
got a
okay,
creative
Conte's
player.
gonna get-
Conte's got a yellow card.
And everything's
For what?
forgiven. We can ignore all the terrible.
for being passionate.
Oh, yeah.
Only if
Yeah,
Dyer
yeah.
didn't back pass it, will be 1-1 at the moment.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What-
Yeah. And what Alvin says that you got Kulu for cheap. Yeah, that's true. You got Kulu
And?
for cheap.
We got something
Yeah.
like the same amount.
Oh, he hit the ball away from the fourth official. No wonder he got yellow
Uh-huh.
card. But guys, Liverpool let us play because they're 2 goals up. Right? Now let's see when Liverpool starts playing, what's gonna happen.
But also we're playing properly now too. So
Yeah, so
But look at that. They're carving our defense into half again. Whenever they attack, they carve our defense into half because we've got shitty defenders.
yeah, that doesn't change unfortunately. But at least the attack might be better.
Yeah. Of course, with Decky there, the attack will be much, much better than what we have now.
But same defenders, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still the same defenders.
in it.
Right? Maybe Klopp says, just let them come at us, right?
Oh yeah. Is there like a certain amount of yellow cards a manager needs until he's like suspended?
Yeah, does it apply to managers too? I don't know.
I don't know. But I don't think managers get too many yellow cards too, yeah.
Yeah, but with Conte, you get one every
You're gonna
month.
yeah.
Conte likes to collect red cards, not yellow cards. All right.
Yeah, but he
Only-
got
only
one
this
though.
once.
Yeah. I know. Okay, now it's getting exciting.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I just
Why
wish this
can't-
was the starting lineup
Okay.
in the first half.
Sounds like I can hear the Terminator.
But the thing is that we don't do that, right? Because our modus operandi nowadays, right, is to play like a lame duck for the first half, for the first hour, then only turn up after that.
But
So,
why?
yeah.
That's the
because
question.
we don't, our squad depth is not good enough. We have to protect our players, right? And we can't get our players being burnt out even before the World Cup. Yeah.
Oh, it's too
That's
far
not how
through.
I would have run. I would run it.
Yeah, that's how I see it. Because Conte didn't get the players he wanted. That's all I know.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Imagine if he got a Skriniar or De Vrij for a centre back, maybe got a Hakimi
Or
for wing
Dumfries.
back,
Yeah.
right, or Dumfries, right? Then you have a totally different scenario now, right? Like what the Reload says, it's some mental block, right? It's like revising for exam on the last day. No, I mean, but will you pass the exam if you start revising on the last day? I don't know.
It didn't work out for me.
We don't yeah, it didn't work out for you. I don't think we revised in the last day. We revised in the last 2 hours before the exam.
To be fair, in the day, you got 24 hours. So
Yeah. We revised in half time, in the 15
yeah,
minutes.
after 80 minutes left. It's like Bentacore.
Oh.
Basins.
Kane and Konate. Konate is gone down injured now. And Mani is not saying anything. So Mani most probably be saying
I told you, I'm here just for company. You're not going to hear a peep out of me. I'm just listening to all of you talk. And obviously, given that you're so engrossed in the game,
I don't think it's a penalty because I think Kane is the one who kicked him. Kane kicked Konate in the back, in the heel.
To be fair, if we get a penalty, it'd be fair because the Trent one was.
They owe us one.
Yeah. Nah, Darren England won't give us a penalty.
Yeah, so they've got a Liverpool badge on and we don't. So
yeah, they can see Scott's face. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just shaking my head because that was not close to.
That was not a penalty.
Either
Right.
the Sessegnon wasn't a penalty. I know Spurs fans are going to say it was, but it was not a penalty.
Yeah.
Well, it is for me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you're a
Spurs fan. But Scott, if you take what happened with the MCT? I mean, if MCT could get a penalty right there, why can't Spurs get a penalty right there? That's my question.
I think the Cancelo red card was equally as bad of a call. I don't think that should have been a penalty.
And it shouldn't have been a red card either.
And then the KDB one was weak. So I think they were both, in my view, those were both bad penalty calls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with Sessegnon, he just gets pushed in the back. Like Trent doesn't even go for the ball.
But that's because Sessegnon's a weak little baby. Like you don't get penalties because you're weak and fall over at the drop of a hat. That's my problem. But
yeah,
I think. Scott, but I also will say, like, I'm someone who I think they give penalties away way too easily nowadays. Like anytime somebody just drops to the ground, it's a penalty, and I think there has to be some ability to have some contact. Obviously, not like totally running through a guy, but.
I think now Liverpool is just sitting back and defend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised they didn't take Nunez off. I think he's been their worst player by far.
Yeah. But I think they just gone into a defend mode. Yeah.
I guess they can put him up front and kick long balls to him probably better than for me.
Yeah. How should referees judge shoulder to shoulder barges? I don't know. Last time I think shoulder to shoulder barges were okay, but nowadays I don't know.
Yeah, shoulder should be fine, but like reaching out with your arm and just pushing, it's not.
I just see a lot of times it seems like you get penalized for being bigger or stronger than the other guy, and I'm not sure that's the way it should be. You shouldn't.
Yeah. Well, they say Scott is a contact sport, right? So there should be some degree of contact allowed, right? But I don't know. If you go back 15 to 20 years ago, right? A lot of called tackles and all that. Now it was called accepted, But nowadays, I think the players are being overly protected, right? So it is what it is. Rules have been changed, dimensions have been changed, and even you go further back. Even now, the football is lighter. That's how I feel, right? With all the synthetic in them and all that. So I don't know. So whatever. Hmm. All right, Perisic is going to have a corner. So Mani's going to tell us that we scored a goal, right?
No, I'm not going to say anything because if I say anything again,
I'm in big
like
trouble.
I said,
If I speak.
Look at that. Oh, at least the boys. Oh,
Oh,
Langley missed it this time. Yeah, Langley missed it this time.
yeah, but you're right. I mean, you said that it would take until something like the hour mark for you to get your act together, and it proved. I mean, certainly the
Yeah.
timing of the goal backs up your claim, and it just goes to show that it's not very easy.
Yeah.
But
That's it.
you have to
What
somehow
Alvin
try.
Chang
But
says.
you've got to be
Yeah.
switched on every time.
Yeah. No, I keep telling you, we don't start playing until a certain time. So that's the thing, right? Like bloody Roy Keane gets away with
yeah,
way
like
worse.
Jay Barton, like Jay. What was his
Yeah.
name?
Yeah. But somehow another Liverpool has just dropped back and absorbing all the pressure. Now this is going to turn up to something like the M City game, right? We get one, but we can't get the other. That's all, right? Because Liverpool is much better defensively, right? Liverpool is not Bournemouth, right? Yeah, Joey Barton. Yeah, that's true. Joey Barton. Yeah. I just remember last time I used to love Vinnie Jones play. Whoa, that was a good guy. Yeah,
Vinnie
I'm not sure where you
Jones,
got.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember him.
Yeah.
He was the fella who put the crazy in Crazy Gang.
Yeah.
Definitely a character. Like to think of
Yeah.
himself as a bit of a tough fella. I believe Rio
Yeah.
Ferdinand mentioned in his autobiography that Vinnie Jones tried to sort of rough him up during Ferdinand's debut, saying, "Who the hell do you think you are, trying to big yourself up? You haven't even played football for too long." And he was having a right go at him, but fortunately, John Hartson and Ian Dowie cornered Vinny and told him to bugger off, and he did.
What are we doing?
I don't know. We're just
We're doing something.
we just keep falling down and putting our hands up in the air, looking for something.
We're just
But some or
bouncing.
another, we do look much more fitter at the end of games. Liverpool looks spent now.
But they have more quality.
Yeah. That's why I think against Newcastle, they played one game a week. That showed the difference. So now it's like a team which has played 2 games a week playing against each other.
Who's
Liverpool's
dog barking?
There's a dog barking. Yeah.
Yep, that's my neighbour's dog, I'm afraid. Just goes to show how powerful my microphone is.
No.
Or it's a very big dog.
Give her a steak.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. All right, we're in the 82nd minute now. So
Yeah.
most probably Mani's in his 85th minute now. So
Yeah,
No,
the goal.
He's
The
got
goal will be the
Oh,
90th minute. Tottenham goal will be 90th.
I'm 82-20 at the moment. 80-21, 22-23. So
I think
Yeah,
that
but
would have been
still about
offside,
30.
but Nunes has arguably
Yeah.
been our best player of the game.
Yeah. And look what Alvin Cheng is saying. My wife just asked me, why am I on a Zoom call with men who are from all ethnicity at 2 a.m. in the morning? Oh, yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. A Zoom call. Yeah, you're
Love
not a
that.
Zoom call. Yeah.
It's the men of all ethnicity that got me. How
all
is
right,
this
Nunes
so
looking around
diverse?
confused some reason, like, why am I so crap?
Oh, damn.
He looked at Dyer and said, "Am I in the Portuguese
Oh!
Portuguese league?"
Yeah.
Oh
After
my
absorbing
God.
all that pressure, Liverpool will come and counter us and score a goal.
Come on. So close.
Yeah. Anyway, if we draw, we're still fourth, right? So if we lose, I think we're still fourth, if I'm not mistaken. So
Would we? Oh, I thought we'd be third still.
nah, we're fourth
Or was
because of
it-
goal difference.
Oh, right.
Yeah. We've got some Newcastle's got like
Oh,
what,
yeah,
7 goals
Newcastle,
ahead of
yeah.
us. Yeah, 6, 7 goals ahead.
God damn it.
Yeah. So no matter how we draw, we'll be third because we'll jump Newcastle by a point. Right.
Hmm.
Right. Yeah. And then don't let Liverpool play. Draw is the best result for Arsenal. That's true. Yeah. But somehow Liverpool looks a bit weary now. And they're still playing a high line. But the thing is that we don't have a player that can go from the back. Money's gone again. I guess his in power situation.
Huh.
Right. Okay, Allison is going down. Oh, my ribs hurts. Yeah. And he's gonna lie down. He's gonna waste more time. I guess we're gonna have something like 5 minutes added on time, and Kane will score the equalizer.
Or Bentancur again.
Yeah.
Doherty smashes him.
Imagine if Dyer scores for the Arsenal.
Oh my gosh. We're trying from villain to hero straight away.
It just shushes everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fingers in the air, like
Yeah.
Harry Maguire.
He'll be like, I told you.
I wasn't that bad. Maybe I can play in the Malaysian Super League.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he will
Sign him up.
end up in the Malaysian Super League. All right. If Mane is gone, we don't have someone to tell us who's going to score. We won't see it. Yeah. Elvin Chan is still waiting for the Højbjerg screamer.
Come on.
I want a Kulu screamer.
Yeah, maybe we need a Kulu screamer.
Kulu steak ski.
Yeah, Manny's back.
Yeah,
Power surge again, Manny?
Yeah, some problem with my internet again, and thankfully it's sort of solved. And
Dyer's on the wings now.
Mo Dyer.
Kulu's
couldn't
going
get-
mental. It's going mad.
so there is a substitution for Liverpool. Nunez is being replaced by Gomez, so it means that Gomez will probably shift into the right back formation, and Trent will go forward.
Interesting. All right. And what does Elvin Ching? I remember Jamie Pennant or Jermaine Pennant playing
Pennant.
Singapore League. Yeah, Jermaine Pennant plays. I'll be the worst league in the world. But somehow or another, Singapore has got their own league, right? I still remember when Singapore used to play the Malaysian League. Yeah, those were the days, and those were really big matches. When Singapore played in the Malaysian League.
Did they play well? Or was everyone shit?
It was because that time Malaysian League were all comprised of state football teams, right? So Singapore was basically a country on its own. So imagine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the national team will be playing in their own club.
Yeah, basically.
Basically something like that.
Yeah. You know, a large number of the Malaysian players I do seem to know happen to be of Tamil origin, like myself. Obviously, they were born and brought up in Malaysia, but they spoke Tamil and Malay quite fluently. And it's interesting. India has never really had that sort of a team, but you know, maybe some Malaysian coaches could get over to India and maybe provide some coaching and develop Indian football. I don't know.
But the problem with India is, I think football in India is a sport that I don't think will be hardcore.
Yeah, because, it was main sports cricket there. I think.
Yeah, the main sport is cricket.
Yeah, But the
Yeah.
Indian Super League has already taken off. It's in its, I think, 6th season or so now, and
Lucas Moraon and Basumarov.
Busumarov, yeah.
Yeah.
that league,
Okay.
of course, used to have some celebrity ex-internationals come playing for them, and that's what happened in the first season. Obviously, now of
Mhm.
course they're concentrating on, hiring some lower profile ex-professionals at the end of their careers and some other nondescript footballers to try and help the Indian local players and younger players develop a bit further. So that's taking
Mhm.
some strides. And there, of course, have been some English coaches, the likes of Owen Coyle, Phil
Mm.
Brown, John Gregory, of course, was a winner with
Oh,
Chennai and FC, former Aston Villa
Phil
coach, of
Brown.
course. So, yeah, from Hull,
Oh.
he
my God.
Uh, missed it. Getting closer is not good enough. Yeah. But you were saying Phil Brown used to coach in the Indian Super League for football.
yep, yep, yep,
Okay.
yep.
That's
Ooh.
interesting.
In fact, he went there after his stint, not long after his stint with Hull City, of course,
Yeah.
where he had that infamous on the pitch halftime team talk.
Oh yeah.
That was
Mm.
stupid. You don't do that.
Like how are they gonna hear you? Like, like when all the fans are just chanting your shit on the pitch.
Mm. How much extra time do you think we have? Guys, we played well.
Maybe 5?
Second half and came close to a draw. Be positive. Yeah.
We almost got a draw, guys.
I know.
Almost.
Reload is just being
4 minutes added
sarcastic
time.
here. Yeah, we know Reload. Reload's a cool guy, but we know Reload. Yeah, we played well. Yeah, in the second half. But
That's like Burnley mentality. We played well in the second half, right? So
yeah,
all
yeah,
good.
yeah. We won the second half, right? We scored the
Yeah,
goal.
we won it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how have we not scored?
Yeah. How we not scored? Yeah. Now only you saw, Alex. Yeah, second half was 1-1. Yeah.
Was
No,
it?
I think second half we 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0.
Yeah. We won the second half. Right. But it's still not over yet. Yeah. Still not over yet, right?
Yeah, in about a few minutes, I'm going to have to head off because I've got another stream coming on at
Yes.
exactly this time.
All right, Manny. Thanks for being
No,
on. Right.
You're
We'll
welcome.
keep in
You're welcome.
touch.
Thanks for calling me. Definitely.
Stay.
And
Oh,
Yeah, nice to meet you, Money.
yeah.
always. Thank you.
Yeah. All
Nice to
right.
meet you all.
And
And
whose stream are you going on to?
Del Boys, I told you.
Oh, you're
I was
going on Del
actually
Boys.
thinking-
All right.
Yeah, because I did remember telling you that I don't know if I'd be able to
Yes,
join
yeah,
this
yeah.
in case Del wanted to have his stream around this time, but he's
Yeah.
put it back until just at the time of this game finishing. So I've got that StreamYard window on, so I'll be opening that at the same time. And here's another former gunner, Oxlade Chamberlain, coming on.
Oh, for Salah. Time wasting. Normal. Yeah. 4 minutes of extra time. Yep. Send my regards to Del Boy.
Will do.
Manny?
Come and join
Yeah,
the stream
yeah.
sometime if it's not too late for you.
Yeah. Right. But I don't think I'll be hopping on tonight. It's about by the time this ends, by the time I'll end this, must be about 3 a.m. my time.
Of course. I definitely don't
Yeah.
want you to give up more of your sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, most probably catch up on my sleep soon. But let's see how
Yep.
it goes. If we get the draw, I'll let you know. I'll message you. Oh, come on. No, we're not getting the draw, right, Manny?
No, you don't know. I mean, there's still 1.5 minutes left. If there are no more major stoppages, then there could still be some time. But I mean, this has turned out to be a decent game after a fairly flaccid beginning, I would say.
Oh my God.
I'm just speaking from a neutral point of view.
Oh, Kane. Perisic again.
Kane was not
Perisic.
able.
Yeah, Kane not able. Perisic not able.
That was a
Oh,
waste.
Oh, Kane was able. We just need other players who are able.
Yeah,
yeah.
that would be
He
nice.
got us first.
Well,
Will he score second? Probably not.
But no VAR check on that.
oh, nearly kicked ahead.
Yeah. Nearly kicked his head off, but nah, we won't get it.
No.
Nah.
Yeah.
If it was outside the box, you might have got it, but not inside.
Yeah. Dangerous play, right? They were saying. Yeah.
That's pretty much it, I think.
Yeah, pretty much it.
Yours.
Okay, end of the game. We lost. At least we won the second half. You're gonna wait for a Scott rant.
Came off.
Waiting for
yeah.
Scotty to rant, right? No rant today, Scotty.
It's what I expect from this club now, right? I mean, I don't get his
Yeah.
anger. I've said on other streams, I feel bad for the people that still have hope for our team because they get let down. For me, I've seen what we've done, what we've brought in. I see the lack
Yeah.
of quality in our players. So this is what you expect when you play quality teams. You don't
That's
you have,
true.
you have Dyer out there heading the ball to them. What
Yeah.
do you want when that's the kind of that's the level of
Yeah.
play we get. So
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'll be disappointed.
Uh,
My rants come before the games, before the season, in the summer,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
what can
All
you
right.
do?
Good night. Good night to Elvin. Take care. Send regards to your wife. Right. All right. But we'll continue for a while. Just have to, just have to think about what happened. But
Yeah, and I'm going to leave
yeah,
you
it
all
is
to your
what
own
it is.
devices. But it's been a pleasure, gentlemen, and I wish
Yeah.
you good luck for the rest of the season,
All
especially
right.
the
Thank you,
second
Manny.
stage of the Champions League. I will still always curse how we allowed you to overtake us, and you deserve to be there on merit. I'm sure you'll go a little bit further than you think. Just have some faith, yeah?
Okay. Catch up later, Manny.
Cheers.
Send my regards to Del Boy. Bye bye.
See you,
Definitely.
Manny.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, guys. So we won the second half, right?
Yep.
I don't know what to say.
We got a
But,
lot of good moral victories out of that game, Eugene. A lot of good
moral victories. Yeah, I'd rather have immoral victories.
I'd rather have football
Chris.
victories.
Yeah, Chris. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, as you say, the second half we were better. Yeah, couldn't do it on the day, could we? Again, individual errors cost us. The same players, unfortunately. Again,
Always, isn't it?
Yeah, but the thing is that I don't know. Well, will we blame Conte this time? Is it Conte's fault or is it the
It can't be
players'
Conte's fault
fault?
this time. No, can't be.
Yeah,
I mean,
The same usual suspects will blame Conte, right? They'll say, "How come we didn't start playing until Decky came on? Till 60 minutes, he should have started." Not even thinking about the fact that Decky's injured and probably can't play a full 90, right? But it'll be Conte's fault that he was injured. It'll be Conte's fault that Dyer headed a ball backwards towards Salah. I'm sure Conte told him that's the plan. Head that ball backwards, right?
Like it is.
But it will, because there's
guys,
people that have that agenda against Conte, and now it's going to stick until.
So it's so stupid.
Nah, I think this agenda against Conte, right? I think it's more like a PR stunt by our certain great person who is just protecting his butt just in case Conte
his
walks.
minions, right?
Yeah, he's got his minions doing his doings out there, whatever, spreading the news and all that. But we can see that our squad that isn't there. We have the injuries and we become like this. And why do we keep playing in the first half such badly? And of course, we're talking about individual mistakes happening and all that. But why do we allow that? Right? Because we don't have the quality. Simple as that. You're talking about the quality.
The moment quality comes on, like Kulu, instantly changes the game, right?
Yeah, that's true.
It's just quality.
So it's just the quality. We don't have the quality. We don't have the quality in the defense, right? So, I mean, the intelligent thing to do when the ball was going to Dyer in the air, I'm sure he has his brain process to say what I'm going to do, right? But why do you have that idea of heading the ball back to Lloris while you're like 20 yards away? Right not? That means it shows that he's, yeah.
Position.
you could have headed it forward, right?
Yeah.
And we know that you can't hit far forward, but at least you headed it forward, it would be like 3 yards or 2 yards in front of you. There were two more Spurs defender in front of him. So,
and it's happened so many times over the years. It's not just like it's a one-off. It's happened again and again.
And the best part is, guys, we're giving him an extension in his contract. Gosh,
that's what he deserves.
Yeah, that's why he deserves to stay at Spurs and rot, right? So I guess that's what he deserves. So
I mean, I think Dyer can be a good squad player, but not as a first team starting 11 every week. Like if let's say we got someone like Gvardiol or something, and then he gets injured, Dyer would be a good stopgap while someone a top quality centre back is injured, but not.
But the thing is that if you get someone like a De Vrij or Skriniar or Gvardiol,
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Dyer could come on in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's
alright.
Like that,
right?
But when he's under pressure every week to try and save this team, it doesn't work because he will have these moments because it's in his game.
Dyer was a backup or defensive midfielder when we had Jan and Toby, right?
Exactly.
It's not like he's improved. The fact is they just left and we didn't bring anybody in. So now he's starting because he didn't, if he was like a young player that has taken big steps forward, you could say, okay. But the problem is he was a backup for us when we had better players and we haven't brought in better players. So now he gets to start. And that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're not, people will say under Poch we played so well. I want Poch back. And, I love Poch too. I loved watching us play under him. But if you bring him back, we're not playing that way because we don't have the player. We don't have Jan and Toby, and Kyle Walker and Dembele and Modric and
Poch isn't going to solve it,
right?
Because to Poch, I was the second string, defense. So how is Poch going to improve Dyer?
But in the end of the day, no matter how you see this at the moment now, we got 2 more games left, right? The game against Nottingham Forest in the Carabao Cup, most probably we'll see a big changes there, if I'm not mistaken, right? And that game will be played midweek.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
played
midweek. Yeah. So I guess that will give Conte a chance to rest a load of his players because I think they need the rest at the moment, right? The way they've been playing, and I'm not sure even whether Spence will get his chance. Maybe Hill will come on, Foster will be there, right? And I can tell you, of course, Harry Kane will still play. Right, because we don't have any strikers up front, unless he's going to put on Mora and Hill to take on Nottingham Forest, right? That could be, yeah. But like what we saw last year against, what Conte did is that he got out of the cups as soon as possible, so he could concentrate on the league. So maybe the Carabao Cup is not going to be the important thing for him to do, or maybe he will say that maybe the Carabao Cup would be something that he wants to go for, right? And see how that goes. But at the moment we are still...
Or to finally let players like say Jed Spence have a go to prove to him that he can be in the team. I don't know. Yeah,
that's the only thing we can say. But because don't forget, we need to bounce back against Leeds, right? And are we playing away or home? I think it's away, right? Because we played 2 games. Yeah, it has to be away because we played 2 home games already. Yeah. No. We played away against Bournemouth. We played at home against Liverpool. It could be home.
Oh, actually, we're home. Right? Yeah, we're home.
If we're home, then I'm sure...
there's a chance, yeah.
Yeah, there's a chance, right? There's a chance for us to
and also, luckily, Kane didn't get a yellow card this game, or Højbjerg, so they'll be available.
Yeah, for all you know, Kane will get a yellow card in the Leeds game. Then he won't play on Boxing Day, the Boxing Day game.
That's right. He'll be knackered from the World Cup anyway.
Yeah. Maybe we'll be knackered from that's true. The World Cup, but the thing is that we're not even sure how far England will go in the World Cup this season. I mean, this World Cup, right?
I hope they get knocked out early so that
Kane comes back.
Players, our good players come back.
Yeah. Most probably the people who qualify from that group will be Wales and America, right? Hard to say, right? But like we know. I know, the 4 of us here sit down, we do know that what is happening in our club, right? Conte needs the players. He's been very smart this time around. He hasn't been jumping up and down, ranting like a crazy person, right? He's been very subtle with his messages, right? He's been saying all this while. I think since the past week or so, or 2 weeks, or maybe 10 days past, he's been talking about, our squad depth is not deep. January window transfer window is coming around. We need to improve. We need to get more quality in. So I guess the only hope now is that I hear if Brian Daigle is going to be back in London, right? Most probably he'll be standing out Hotspur way protesting again. Right, he'll be protesting again,
He's
and
our
hopefully,
savior,
most probably we'll get two players. Like, imagine we got Bentancur and Kulu, and I think
best players.
I think in a very long time, right, we have not had quality players come in like these, like both of them, right? And of course, there'll be some people who actually claim them as rejects and all that from Juventus, but look at what they've done for us. Yeah, the quality, right? But I think, Ingwa, I'm not sure whether you know Alex Davis. Scott knows who Alex Davis is.
I don't know.
And Chris will know who
Box
Alex
office.
Davis is. Mr. Box Office, yeah.
Oh, that guy. Oh, yes. I know.
Oh, you know now.
If you don't know England, get to know.
Yeah.
He's a nice bloke generally.
Oh, he's a nice guy.
I love Alex. He's great. I love him.
Yeah.
He's got a
said
nice
box office. I was like, oh yes, I know who you're
personality.
talking about.
He's a fun guy to watch.
Yeah.
Now, when you say
Sure.
Mr. Box Office, you know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Mm.
But he's a fun guy to watch. But of course, everyone has got their own opinions on what
Exactly.
the players and all that. But
Everyone's
in
allowed.
the end of the day, I'm sure, Chris, you met him personally before, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, a couple of times.
He's a really nice guy. Yeah. But we know our weaknesses. As fans, we've been shouting about our weaknesses from last January transfer window, right? And this summer transfer window, we still haven't addressed our weaknesses, right? And we got players, but of course, bringing in Richie during the January transfer window was something like we've been actually needing for such a long time.
That was something different for once. Yeah. It's just unfortunate that he's injured, all these, it's all circumstance as well, isn't it? Like people getting injuries, but like imagine if we play Liverpool today with a fully fit squad, it would be the season would be different, if no one was injured, but sadly.
But somehow another, it could be a blessing in disguise for us because our players are getting injured early, right? And maybe after the World Cup, maybe hopefully, like I said, I call it the World Cup break. Hopefully, none of our players get broken too much, and they come back more or less intact for us. And maybe during the World Cup, the other teams around us, right, get a really bad break, and most of their first team squad get injured, and then maybe that's where we'll pick up from. That's how I see it. But of course, we do need improvements. It's so obvious we need improvements. Our defense needs improvement. Our wings need improvement, right? And of course,
midfield as well. We need a creative mid.
Yeah, we always need a creative mid, right? And then it's so sad to see Harry Kane playing that role as a creative mid while he should be actually on top, receiving the balls instead of passing the balls. So it is what it is, guys. Being a Spurs fan, for such a long time, right? Chris and I most probably understand the suffering, and like what Scott says, Scott has come to the conclusion that it's pointless to get angry anymore, right? Because like Scott, when I first met you 1 year ago, I keep telling you 40 years. I don't get angry anymore. I just laugh at it and say, you really want change? Yeah, get rid of Levy, then you'll see some change, right? I mean, it's not even say getting rid of Enoch, you're talking about getting rid of Levy so he doesn't make decisions, right, on things about football anymore or something like that it doesn't get him involved, right? And we're looking at this summer transfer window. He still had to get involved in getting one player in, right? Like Jet Spence, right? That was his concentration, his main point is why, right?
And he was the one who was doing the negotiation as well. Out of all the transfers, I think Levy was the only one actually involved in negotiations. If I
and he was,
remember.
and it was what, a 6-week chase?
Yeah,
8 weeks chase.
Yeah, every week is like, we're getting closer. We're getting closer to signing him.
Yeah. So that's the sad part, right? So I don't know, but maybe January transfer. Like I said, we need Daigle standing out at Hotspur away again, and Levy keeps avoiding him from the main gate, going out through the back door.
He's got an underground like entrance when Daigle's there.
Yeah, so that's the only thing I see, right? Then maybe we'll get some good players in, right? Well, but let's see.
But like you said, I think it's managing our expectations, isn't it? Whilst Enoch is in charge.
But Ingwa, I've been managing my expectations for the past
14.
Yeah, right. Our last cup win was a Carabao Cup, right? Was it still called a Carabao Cup, Chris, at the time?
It was like Carling Cup or something.
Was it Carling?
Carling or Worthington Cup.
Carling
Yeah.
and Worthington, yeah. You still remember the Worthington Cup, right? Oh dear. Yeah. And I still remember what it was called once. It was one period of time. It was called the Milk Cup too. Yeah.
No, it's
That
all
was
about the Audi Cup, guys.
Yeah. No. But I guess most probably it's time to call off the end the show. Any last thoughts from you guys, Scott? No Ran?
No, I mean you said it yourself, right? The issue that we have is it's all the same issues that we knew going into the season, right? Dyer makes a mistake. We know Dyer makes mistakes. We don't have any creativity. We struggle, and then Kulu comes on, a player that does have some creativity, and we see kind of that uptick in that goal right away. And you're just left saying, why, if we can all see it as fans, and I could be wrong. I don't think any of us are professional football scouts or managers or directors of football, but we can all see it. And it just continues to be frustrating why the club can't see it. Like we shouldn't have only Kulu as our only creative player in the side. I know Kane can. Look, when you say that, it doesn't mean other players. Other players have abilities. Perisic can put some good crosses in. Kane can. But we should have more than one player with creativity in our side. We should have defenders so that when Romero doesn't get hurt, we're not seeing the same mistakes. Because it wasn't just Dyer. If you remember, Davies had that bad pass in the second half too. Now he did a good job to recover, so credit to him. But we're seeing these same mistakes that we all kind of expected, that we all identified at the start of the season, and it's frustrating to see that the club doesn't seem, I don't know, I won't say that they don't see it. They either seem unwilling to address it or unable to address it, and that's a concern. So anyways, Liverpool's a quality team. I know they're down this year, but they still, no matter what, they still have quality on that side. It's always going to be a tough game. Come back, get some points against Leeds, and we can go into the World Cup break with the top 4 position. And really, I know we probably want more, but if we get a top 4 finish this season, that's going to be a good result for us, because I'm not quite sure we have a top 4 squad. When you look at the improvements from United, how Newcastle's improved and is playing, City always being City, and unfortunately, the scum,
Arsenal.
we have to give them credit too. So yeah, let's hope we get the result against Leeds, top 4 in the World Cup, and then maybe a miracle will happen and we'll get the players we want in January.
Miracle.
Thanks for having me, though, Eugene, and good to see you, Chris, and everybody else that was on before. It was great.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Fun times, like we used to do so much in the past. So
yeah. And Chris?
Yeah, well, we dust ourselves down off or whatever, and we just move on. We've got a cup game during the week, so it's a distraction. You can rest players and see some of the fringe players, get a chance. And hopefully they'll do well and break into the team, for the Leeds game, perhaps. We'll see.
That's true.
We move on, we carry on, and hope our players come back soon. That's all we can do.
That's true. Yeah. And Ingwa, I haven't seen you in a long time. Good to meet up with you again.
Yeah, good to see you, and also see some new faces too.
Yeah. Any
That's
last thoughts?
Just pretty much the same as what everyone has already said, but just hopefully we just finish strongly next week, before the World Cup break, and just see where we go from there, really.
That's true.
Just gotta hope.
And hopefully the World Cup break don't break us. That's all. Right.
Yeah.
And before we end the show, I'll just have a big shout out to the guys that've been on here: Elvin Cheng, Reload XXXX, right? And we had a couple of new guys coming in, right? So that's something different. Let me get some new names in. It's been always Elvin Cheng and Reload, right? And who else do we have? Oh, this is going far back. Oh, the Lord Chester. Oh, Haziq. Haziq, I think he's Malaysian because he was writing to me in Malay just now.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Because big up to Haziq, because this is the one, right? Because this is Belia Benci Royal, so that means Belia means him, right? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Benci means hate, right? So somebody he hates Royal. So Jamie Gitt, big up to Jamie too, right? Jamie, right? Haven't seen him in a long time on the show. Jason Groves too. Jason is in Canada with Scott here. Right, and who else do we have? Roadman Tai, Roadman Tai also, and of course Jens, Ricky. Jens, haven't seen Jens in a long time. but he couldn't join us because the kids were noisy at home, right? And Alex was on the show with us. He joined us. And who else do we have? Any new faces? Anyone did I miss? Chris, Chris too. Chris is with me here now. Chris, big up Chris. Yeah. Wayne Bonner, yeah. Have you met up with Wayne yet, Chris?
Met Wayne, yeah.
Yeah, have you met Wayne, right? You've met Wayne before.
Oh, I have, yeah.
Yeah, met Wayne. Of course, Luca is an Arsenal fan too. And of course, most hated, Singapore. He's from Singapore. And most probably now it's a bit too late for him. Right, so it's going to be 3 a.m. here now. And of course, a big shout out to Mani too, right? And for joining us, right? And guys, thanks, right? Let me end the show and we'll just have a short chat in the back room, right? Just hold on for our guys while I end the show. And